Carpe.
Arcade has been reflooded. Pain is all in his
Hold
lonesome.
on.
Stuck up here and now killed off
Just having
in
to change the
isolation.
thumbnail of my
As T1
stream.
not going quietly into the night. It will keep the gap ever more narrow.
God, I'm tired.
Those flashbacks
But it's the
position is
last
noted,
day.
but
It's the last day.
really wants to try to take this
Happened
weapon
to the
away from
audio?
No one going on the hunt.
There's not much flashback can do at this point.
I just found out you ate chapstick. No,
On to
no,
the
no.
next round there. DRX.
Don't listen to
Bane
this
has some money,
nonsense.
but
Okay,
the
you know
economy's
what?
a little bit shaky for them.
I woke up not long ago and it was like,
Great
oh, it's
setup there.
like
This time,
6-3 to DRX, and I was like, oh, okay, I can get in for the
generator.
second half. But then it's fracture, so these rounds were just going by so fast.
Real issues as he's able to find that impressive as hell kill. And Meteor able to get the one before he gets taken down. And then Buzz right there to get back into tower to reinforce that space.
10 seconds
Smart
left.
What happens with
DRX
the China
all
Revolution
around.
series? They just play Valorant,
Much better reactions.
and that's it.
Much better setups on the defender side. So T1
Okay, so
has gotten a little bit of extra
it's
prep in,
1-1.
a little bit extra time
What
to
map
think
did
about
DRX win?
how they want to handle this defender side. And who would have thought
Abyss.
maybe Fracture's
So they
defender side
dominated
today
on Abyss, lost
can be like that
Lotus,
sometimes.
Well, 2-2 so far in this half. We'll have to
while
wait and
winning
see.
Fracture, and Bind is
Whoa.
next.
Snappy reaction. So very crisp. And just the refilling of space here for T1.
Yep.
Not allowing for that spike to be obtained. Not allowing for that tower position to be established.
Okay, timeout. DRX. So they lost Lotus, and T1 again playing a comp that I would say is not ideal for Lotus. But again, they win. They won on defense heavy as well, which is interesting. Interesting. Fracture. Okay, Fracture. DRX winning a map 5 is split. I'm gonna guess is T1's ban split? No, their ban is Abyss. Okay, so they've already played that Palmer ban, but got destroyed on it. So DRX have already had that little advantage. Why was I so late? Cause not on Twitch today. What? I'm on Twitch. Why was I late? Cause G2 didn't know how to beat Sentinels until the 5th map.
Maybe doing a little side calling, I don't know.
Can I get a drop?
Whatever it is.
Thanks.
So far so good, but now
But the thing about
it's
America's groups,
timeout.
haven't even seen them.
Got a crunch coming.
I'll wait till the end of this map and I'll give you my reaction.
Reactions.
I'll give you my live,
A little bit of
unfiltered
that
reaction because I haven't even
This
seen it.
orb is good to go. And the push. Stealth drone gets
I'm in Australia, so the MEA games start at 4 AM. Can I get a rundown of what happened? Team Heretics just forgot how to shoot. Had no confidence.
Sends it point blank right at Izu's feet. Carpe flushed out. Stacks now out into the open. Cannot confirm either kill. Damage dealt to both
And yeah.
flashback, but both still breathing.
Spike planted.
That's basically it. To be honest, the Team Liquid, I guess, are pretty decent and fundamentally are like a very solid team.
Economy's in a decent place, and Meteor does manage to
Oh,
open things a
freeing.
little bit, but
Freeing
gives
my
T1
boy, I need you to
collectively
win.
Down below a single full HP bar. It's gonna take a hell of a lot more before you can actually commit to trying to go for this retake.
Meteor's already saving.
Yeah, the jiggle on the one.
You're already
Buzz
saving?
signal,
No,
I've got money.
10-6, that's rough.
See if I can take some away from DRX, but that fault line is going to be enough to seal the deal. Retreat will be sounded
How
here.
glue was
DRX
Heretics
on the
versus
back
Liquid
of the
1 to
timeout.
10?
Not allowing for
It depends what team you're talking
clawing
about.
things back.
There was like Liquid had some glue. There were,
Yeah,
like
this
I
is
would give Liquid a
Nice
3 out
adjustments
of
from
10 for
DRX.
glue.
Good timeout from
You know, they had
Scrappy
some
as
team
usual.
flashes. There was some funny
Taking
moments,
advantage of some of that open space that hadn't been explored
but
up on the north side
not
of the
much
map.
glue from Liquid. From Heretics' point of
T1
view,
this time not really as quick to
it
react
was
to it.
they were covered in glue.
Kinda just setting up 3 players in
They
there
would
with
get
a
for
showstopper,
their standards, they
bouncing
would get an
through,
8 or 9
flashback
on the
connecting
glue.
way in. lot. That T1 can
Freeing has
really
been
do in that
insane.
situation. It's
That's
just a
what I
really
like to
good
hear.
Setup from DRX. Very difficult to stop that if you're going to commit to a 3-person defense on that A site.
Operator.
Okay, it's 11-6.
Buzz gonna be able to play off the back of the camera here.
That's-
Over on that arcade side.
I mean, I feel pretty good about DRX on Bind.
Flashback noted, Izu
I know the
still hanging
T1
around.
won against Gen G on
Goes for the
Bind,
jiggle
but
peek. Sends out the stun. Now can just look to reswing.
DRX are better than
Shots
Gen G.
through the dish,
Oh.
but as he swings out, Flashback has the headshot. Comes up with
unfair.
the good. Stacks with an answer back. Though.
Just
Keeps
got
things
off my Grubhub
even down to
shift and it's
4-4.
2:30 a.m. Let's watch T1
Keep
get
it bare for now.
murdered.
Carpe lingering within the smoke.
Why? Why?
Fight being brought forward out of main plant onto the corner.
Go to bed.
Got so many good ults for this retake.
Look at what Bane just got. Rolling Thunder. As well as that Armageddon. Used in conjunction can be such a deadly combo. He's Buzz for now, just trying to check out default, trying to check underneath.
Oh, look at the Mako.
Showstopper now going to be drawn out. Red carpet.
Oh,
Braun
what are we
jumping
doing?
On the peak, ends up getting taken down. But here comes the Rolling Thunders now. Just going to be sent out, dueling against one another.
Okay,
Carpet trying
we
to go
have
on the
missed
swing.
pretty much
Sends
all
it
of our
along.
ults here.
Zone back. Mako able to find one. Swing onto the corner. No, they get cooked alive. Mako dead to the aftershock.
That
The
was
cleanup on the
really
Bane.
quite poor by
T1.
DRX. Why are you
win out the
why
brawl.
like why are you peeking with the Teo ult
What a reaction
rather than
from
the
Stacks.
breach ult?
Have that aftershock there to deal with Mako's lurk. My goodness.
Just
That's
real not great.
In there, challenging that ultimate pays the price.
Even after they got that kill
That's
as well.
Disgusting from flashback.
It's a clean shot. But
Oh, he's stuck around.
yeah, just doesn't backpedal what was greening, trying to get the kill.
Why are we greeting that? Why are we greeting that? Why are we acting like we've got a
Thinking my
defuse?
life for this elimination gets us the round win, but comes up shy of the mark. The gap now, once again, 4 rounds separating. It's freeing. Just a classic in hand.
Any fucking
You
buyers?
wait
Bulldog
behind for your
bias?
teammate to die and then scoop it up off of him.
I think you'd prefer to
Or
take
just-
it off an enemy.
Yeah.
Can I see whether a message is from YouTube or Twitch? Yes, I can.
Talking about ranked player
I
mentality.
can.
there.
I can. X Ronos. I saw you on YouTube, I think.
Oh, this trips. These are nice. A little bit deeper. You might lose the first one of the salvos, but that second one on the site gives you a little bit of flexibility to fall back.
Buzz. Oh, that's a classic on the ground. Bring dead now. Seal Garden going to be sent Buzz up and over the top. Let's back out a little.
Why have I
bit. Go
tuned
ahead
in
and
and DRX look like pumpkins?
Weapons jammed up here for the moment as the site gets ready to be taken. Meteor, however, still in tower. Izu arriving, seeing flashback. Ready to send out the stun. Flashback tucks away.
Planted.
Meteor spraying through, however, gets a sense of it. Knows where Hyunmin's going to be holding. Comes up with the kill. Buzz now off back into his hands. Takes down Mako. Stacks.
I mean, it's all just,
Staying
there's
alive,
no
and they
like
just get
plan
picked
to it.
apart
It's
one
just
after the
like,
other. Flawless round
you go
for
swing
T1.
this, you go swing this.
As this
you go
map
swing
is
this.
far from over.
No doubt about it.
What are we doing?
Just great
I
anticipation
don't know.
of some of the movements.
The last round was
of
pretty
DRX
bad.
there.
This round wasn't great.
Buzz
It
getting
wasn't
some value out of the
terrible,
op.
but it wasn't great.
Meteor
Was it good?
playing his life nicely, dodging that steel guarded.
How was
Not really giving
G2?
it much opportunity to find effect.
See, like, it was good in a sense, but
Great
it
patience
was
shown from T1
kind
there.
of dull in
Buzz
another
just
sense,
hiding
because
in a smoke,
most,
waiting out the steel garden.
like, almost all the
Team
maps
shows
were
up.
just
This
like,
might be
oh, this team's better than this team at this map. Like, kind of only Abyss was close. And like Haven, you were like, oh, are G2 gonna choke? But then they didn't. People will say it was like, oh, it went all the way, best of 5, great. But it wasn't that crazy, really. It was like, oh. Like on Split, it was like, oh, Sen are playing well. G2 are playing shit. Sen win. Map 2. Oh. Sen don't know how to play this map. G2 win. Map 3. Oh, Sen look good again. Sen win. Oh. Map 4. What is Sen doing? They don't know how to play this map. Map 5. Sen don't know how to play this map. Like, it was just one of those where it's just like, yeah, you quickly got an idea of like, oh, this team is clearly better on this map. They're going to win this map. And that's pretty much what happened. You know, one team would take like a 7-2 lead and it would be like, oh yeah, that team's going to win.
you know, saw G2 do this to
And they
close
did.
out a map earlier. Just a lightning execute could
With
be
Pearl
delayed.
being
Up still there.
maybe a slight exception, and Abyss was a bit close,
Set up here 14-1. Granted, it wasn't flawless, so
but
really
no,
need to
no
spend
map
money now,
ended
but
that close. What was the closest score? 13-9.
half armor as Buzz looking for the shot, gets ahead right there on the Mako. Stack swinging out. Gives it to Fjenneman. Now flashback, work cut out for him. It's good to come away with
Oh,
one.
no.
Stacks is still sat here holding down Sands. A ride to the rope, Bane, back turn, doesn't know what hit him, and it's a meteor. Right to the back of the skull and into freeing space. T1.
Oh no,
Buying
DRX.
the timeout. 2 rounds separating.
Well, they just
So we
go for
try a
this fast
fucking
hit,
Sands hit.
and Buzz just has a great position there to anticipate it.
That's a
Mako's quite bit
great
of damage,
satchel by
down to
Buzz to
30
retake.
health. Stacks right there to reinforce. Swings out.
Who is
Meteor comes up from the rope. Drops 2. T1 dodging that execute quite nicely. Capitalizing there. Bit of a gamble from DRX out of that timeout. Does not pay off. Now you're down to an eco. Some util being sent Stacks' way.
Wow,
Not enough
that
to
was
cap.
nice,
Apple
though.
Shock is also there from Bane.
That's
A very nice
crazy.
trap play.
What is that?
So stun into missile,
what it is.
missile,
Oh my god.
aftershock.
Gets him an early advantage.
That is awesome.
Stacks now gonna have to be IGLing from beyond the grave as Buzz. Still
Now
trying
they
to
don't
get
actually have
that
guns this round,
very
though.
forward aggressive position here with that off, and just does not nail the flick, freeing. Beams him with the Sheriff.
Yeah, that
What a headshot.
got the DRX fans in the crowd fired up. I felt like
Crowd?
this map was very much theirs. And all of a sudden,
Sure they made?
it has been slipping through their fingers.
What? We're picking up that gun, surely.
Trying to make sure the area under rope is
That's
theirs.
an op.
Meteor still here though.
Not having any of it.
Why? Why are you just running in? It's a 5v3. Like, it's a 5v3. Just walk. Why are we making noise even?
Spain gets another orb 3 away from having the ult online.
People need to learn with Teo as well. Like, in these situations, 5v3, just silent walk the drone up. Right, and just take a little bit of space with it silently.
Their own orbital now going through, and flashback inches forward. Effectively barrels.
Okay, never mind, they got a
Meteor,
thrifty.
And he gets Carpe in the smoke.
Give a percentage on liquid beam vitality.
Flashback.
Match point.
A thrifty to get DRX up the map point.
30?
Oh, and just
25?
when things looked like maybe T1 had a comeback in the works, it is stymied. A banger from Freeing, and then Flashback gets to work with the op from Buzz. Thank you very much. Oh, he saw the iPad. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Okay, double up.
Takes it right out of Carpe's hand. Password protected. Parental controls in play. Boombot scouting forward here, making sure there's no immediate forward presence at B main. T1 still a full
Am I
life
Vitality
steal
3-0
up
liquid?
behind.
Yes.
They have enough money to continue onward. They can persevere through this round.
I like this. I want to see a little bit of more trickery towards this A side. You've got the op clearing a lot of space. You've got Mako there to reinforce. I mean, if you can just get a pick here with all the attention you created over at B,
So we fully kind of cleared
might feel
this.
comfortable to pull the trigger.
So we're free to just
Waiting for any kind of contact here.
fully
Flashback.
looking one way.
Slowly, steadily creeping forward, but
Oh, Carpe.
good line of sight for him to get. Carpe is there, but around the corner. Likely be Izu. They clash with first and foremost. As Hyunmin trying to go for the entry. Flashbacking forward Stacks. Trying desperately to hunt him down. The wide
Oh
swing
my
out
god,
goes
Mako.
And we'll find one. Hyunmin gets Izu. Carpe now forced to push up into the smoke. Gets a headshot on the beam, but cannot confirm the kill.
Hold on, keep your eye on freeing.
It's now down to Buzz and Meteor.
Spike planted.
Try to turn the tides of the round. The spot out. The op shot ends up going wide, rolling down and crashing across Meteor. Dropped. DRX looking for the finisher. The bounce into the corner. The stun connects.
What?
Buzz manages to hit him with the no scope.
If he gets one more
So
kill, he
much
has
more
ult.
work to be done. Everyone low on HP, but with just the operator, can he pull it off? Look for the
Whoa!
shot somehow. Does
Good trade.
Hyunmin from
Okay.
that angle.
DRX win. You can see that they have some good ideas. Like, the ideas are there for this team. I think it's just do they put it together or not sometimes. Right, I will hopefully call Chobra at some point. I asked him for a call. But we shall see. What were the Americas groups? Group Alpha. Sen, Crew, Loud, EG, 100 Thieves, 2G. Group Omega, G2, MIBR, Lev, NRG, Furia, Cloud9. Okay, I would say those are fairly balanced groups. Maybe. Yeah, those are fairly balanced groups, I would say. You say free for Sen, but I mean, how are they balanced? What do you mean? Because Crew are about as good as MIBR. Loud are about as good as Lev. Okay, EG are much worse than NRG. I'll grant you that. I'll grant you this one. Furia and 2G are both dog. I guess Furia are a bit better. 100 Thieves, Cloud9. Okay, 100 Thieves are a little bit better. They're quite even. What do you mean? Like, yeah, the group is free for Sen, but this group is free for G2. Like, yeah, no shit, guys. The 1 seeds are probably going to be better. I would say that this one is a little bit easier because of like 2G versus like Furia. And maybe like Lev maybe a bit better than Loud, but I don't know. Looks kind of samey to me. Who got a good draw though? Who will be the happiest with this? I'm not sure anyone will, to be honest. I think these are pretty good groups. $100 Thieves are better than Cloud9. Yeah, but okay, we could do it like this. We could say 100 Thieves with NRG is maybe about the same, and EG with Cloud9. You would maybe go to Cloud9. And 2G and Furia, you would probably go with Furia. I think this is good though. Does it say what time, what date it starts? No. Easy for Furia. I want this level of delusion in my life. The thing is in Americas though that we've seen is there's just a gigantic tier gap. There's G2 and Sen, there's a gigantic tier gap. And then there's the rest. And then there's a tier gap, 2 tier gaps, and then there's Furia. And then there's a tier gap and there's 2G. Actually, EG here too. Scroll down. Oh, am I going to see a Warlord Wibs comment? Warlord Wibs. C9 can do the funniest thing. Screw over NRG for 4th place in Omega Group. Prevent NRG from making Masters Toronto. That's going to get a negative frag from me, Warlord Wibs. I'm going to give you a minus frag. You're sitting on 0 frags. How's my boy Freeing doing in this game? Checking on Wolves? Hold on, let me see Freeing. How's he doing? Okay, he's plus 21. That's what we like to see.
你也很难守，所以干脆就直接不弄。等你必须还是晃到了小肥的身位。刚才守上去小肥能1打3，但这个长上去有点难。
14秒时间也不够了。
3秒的时间已经来不及转点了，再换枪，
换到顺位，
德拉和绅士，
转
开枪速度很快，可惜了，浩东一直在餐厅在等你。
7比8 ，TEC 现在来到了一个小优势，长枪其实拿下来。
感觉就是有些时候这张地图，双先锋太湖加铁壁的话，的确是会少一些前期的个人知识，特别是唯一能拿西西的是前期爬虫。
Losing to tech would be a new low.
前期
Maybe
爬虫一旦使用之后，你不知道烟后到底什么情况。
是的。现在晚安焰火已经装载好。
Mr. Speaks.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Where the fuck is he?
It's so loud in here. I probably can't do this on my phone.
Where are you?
I am inside the arena on Chobra's co-stream.
You're inside the arena.
In the background. Can you hear all the noise?
I can hear noise, yeah.
Yeah. Say hi to Chobra's stream, TMV.
Hi, Chobra stream. Oh, I can see
Oh,
you. I've got
hi.
Chobra stream up. I can see you. Oh, he's gone, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
gone to the
he's on
desk.
the desk for the next segment. So it's just me now.
You're just sitting there.
Inside the arena on Chobra's co-stream.
That's it.
Hi, TMV. I'm waving to you right now. In a few seconds, you'll see it. Like 30 seconds from now.
Okay, I'm glad I will. How is the arena? How's the experience?
It's good. It's very loud. I'm very separated from the crowd, but I'm like right next to the Korean desk.
Yeah, I think I can
So-
hear them. Well, it
But
looks fun.
it's cool. Yeah, the arena's thick.
How are Global Esports? What do you think of
Any
your
more-
draw?
I watched your reaction to it, which was cracking me up. You know, it is what it is. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, you got to win. Let's hope Paper X are frauds.
I'll do my best to prove you right.
Okay, who's winning this game?
I think probably DRX, but we'll see.
Have
We'll
you been
see.
Have you been watching the other
I said
regions?
Yeah, here and there. I haven't seen every game, but
Okay.
how do you feel about Botquid making it to Bangkok?
Oh my God, Botquid! I cannot believe it. I can't believe the Botquid made it. I mean, did you
You know
watch
what?
Team
I'm here for
Heretics?
it.
They look like they put me and you out there aiming.
They were not good today. They were not good today.
No.
Chobra's chat wants me to ask you how it was eating glue or whatever you had to
I
eat.
ate a bit of chapstick. It was very disgusting. I would not recommend it unless you are doing it for money like I did.
Well, I see you've been corrupted into becoming a full content creator at this point. Where
Yeah.
They say dance for me monkey and you do it.
Yeah, but you know, people gave subs for it, so it was worth it. Or was it worth it?
Fair
Actually, it was
enough.
quite disgusting, so maybe it wasn't worth it. But and the taste lingered for
Fair
quite some
enough, fair
time.
enough.
Wolves are playing against Tech and aren't even winning.
Yeah, Wolves are they're having a rough one at the moment.
Yeah.
We haven't scrimmed in a while, but I don't think we lost a scrim to them so far this year.
Ooh. That's not the kind of thing I want to hear. That's not what I want to hear.
But you never know. I mean, we're pretty good, so
Oh.
it's not a knock on Wolves. It's more so that we're too good.
Okay, yeah. We'll wait for the results to see whether that's true or not. How is Korea? How's life in Korea?
It's pretty good. I like Korean food. I mostly just go to the office and do Valorant stuff, but I've done a little bit of sightseeing. But I'm hoping to see more of the country when I have a little bit more time. Although, maybe not, because that means that we probably lost. So I hope I see none of Korea.
Yeah. Yeah. But is it fun? Is it fun working in a tier 1 team?
Yeah. I like it a lot. I'm glad I'm doing this. Even if it means that, the best podcast had to be paused for a little bit. Although now I see you've brought on guests. You're running it yourself. That's good.
Yeah. It will be continue to get better. Chobra was the first
Yeah.
guest. I need
Yeah,
to
it's
I
good.
need to make more friends though, is the problem. I need to socialize with other people.
I don't know. You're not very good at that.
No, not so much. But it all sounds good. I mean, why do you have to call? Oh, I guess you can't log into like Discord or anything. But is Chobra logged in or something?
No, it's because we're on just a random PC that Pacific has provided Chobra for the stream, and I don't see Discord installed. So I just called you on my phone. Also, because I thought it'd be really funny.
Yeah,
Talk to you on my phone on stream when it's really loud and terrible audio.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. I mean, Mimi said she'd glue herself to a chair if Liquid went to Bangkok, so I'm looking forward to that too. There's a lot.
That's like pretty next level.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
How did you feel about the Reyna?
Obviously, generally not a fan, as is no one else, because that was the first Reyna pick in all regions. But it worked for them because it was just like an aura diff. You know, it was, we're going to play a ranked game and you guys can't shoot. So it worked.
Yeah, it was definitely not the best Heretics I've ever seen.
It made me question how Heretics even got there. That was how bad it was. And against Vitality as well. It was that bad.
How did Foot lose to Liquid is my question.
They just weren't very good. Liquid have an art of, they were born in the glue. And so when it gets gluey, they've mastered the style of, if it ever gets gluey, they know how to deal with it. They are masters of it now, and other teams aren't, so they trick them. So G2 better be ready. G2, they're in a lot of trouble when they play Liquid.
Yeah, I don't think so. That seems like a nice, clean 13-4, 13-6.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
Are G2 the best team, do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Did you watch the Sen game?
Be on stream. Chobra is now back.
Hello, Chobra.
Yeah, it was scuffed. I didn't see Discord on the computer, so chat was asking for TMV.
Is Chobra there? Can I hear him?
What's going on?
What are you doing here?
You might not know this, but before you came on my podcast, me and Elevated used to do this podcast together. So,
Oh, you know Elevated. That's so cool.
yeah, I do. I'm surprised you let him in to the arena. What's a global esports?
I'm sure you guys
What's someone associated with global esports doing at a finals?
Wait, what?
What's someone associated with global esports doing at a finals?
Damn. I see you guys have some stuff to sort out on your own. I'll pass it back over.
We got you some donations, by the way. Oh, I said they wanted to do a Q&A, so I wouldn't answer any questions unless there was bits attached to it. Wow. So I actually have to answer this one from Klepto. Doesn't have to be any form of GE content to inhale. I mean, have you checked the vlogs out? They're pretty good. We've done some pretty good vlogs. Content goes crazy at GE. Chat, I'm muted for Mr. Chris, have you watched any of the GE vlogs?
You think I've had time to watch anything other than just all the games?
Well, yeah.
I literally wake up, watch Valorant, sleep. Wake up, watch Valorant, sleep.
How does Sliggy watch more Valorant than you? Clearly, there's some hours that you're not using very efficiently.
Yeah, because I can't sleep. I struggle to get to sleep, and so I
Right.
sleep
And
in one go.
usually what people do is they watch content on their phone while they're trying to go to sleep. So you could be watching either more Valorant or GE content.
Also, it's just not worth it. I'm sorry to say, but most of these games are shit. Why am I watching? Why am I waking up? Why am I ruining my sleep to watch a bunch of glue? Does Chobra think DRX will win?
No, I have faith that T1 will come back. I have faith.
Spoken like a true Korean.
Yep.
Wow.
I know. I know Joe Marsh is watching from somewhere.
So T1 pilled. Chobra, you gonna?
All right, TMV.
Okay.
We're gonna let you go.
Thank you.
Let you go.
Goodbye. Have a nice stream. Have a nice time.
Have a good your stream. Don't forget to watch the GE vlog.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, that was fun. My name is Chris. Yes, you could have known this. I mean, if you just type in !name, I think it tells you, to be honest. What would happen if Vitality loses to Liquid? I think the whole world would burn down. Okay, we're on bind.
So this is a map T1.
Will I eat glue if Team Liquid beats Vitality? No, we're done with glue eating for now. I mean, no, we're done with glue eating. There's no glue eating happening now. I said I will oil up if they win Masters Bangkok. If they win Masters Bangkok, I will be a man of my word, and I will oil up. But that will be all. How many countries have I been to? I've been to a fair few European countries. Like, that's the thing. If you're a European, you know, it's quite easy to go to countries because there's a lot of smaller countries that you can, you know, like get a train to or whatever. So I've been to a fair few countries in Europe. I've been to America. And that's it. If they win Bangkok, I'll gift you 50 subs. They're not winning. They're not winning Bangkok, though, is the thing. Surely, right? Please tell me. I think that, yeah, that's, I've only been to Europe and America.
It's going to be a really interesting one. I mean, DRX was able to beat Gen G on this the last time they played it.
But countries-wise, the count is pretty high because...
OT. Meanwhile, T1 seemingly figuring out some of the problems that they were having, taking down Gen G as well yesterday. It went a little bit,
come to North Korea.
A bit deeper than maybe T1 wanted
I'm all right.
towards the end, but they were able to stabilize.
Will I go to Paris for champs? I'm strongly considering it.
Trying to get a pistol to go. Something they could not do on Fracture. Stack's ready with the knife to try to stall up this attack. This looks like a pretty good preparation. Oh, Buzz, though, took a big chunk of damage.
And he does flashback a Sheriff on the opposite side.
Is Italy in Schengen?
Get
Yeah.
that hit through. Pain Shell's going to be sent out, Gunman. Bouncing forward, trying to take some space, but a good hit comes in.
What?
Buzz will find Pain with a Pain Shell. Mako similarly going to be taken down. Freeing is able to find one. Gunman fights back a little bit more, but now Izu arriving. Gets himself into showers. Spike in hand here for Hyunmin. 24 HP. Meteor wrapping around the back.
No way.
Spots the head. Gets the kill.
Okay, good
Spike
stuff
will
for
get
T1.
planted, but the
T1's
pistol
attack
goes to
was
T1.
pretty rough. But
It's a really good read on the pistol round here for T1. So prepared. It's a really good thing Buzz doesn't die in showers, because if he does, it could be a very, very different round. He's able to turn and throw that paint shells. They're able to reinforce that attempted A short hit.
I mean, T1, they looked better against Gen G on bind than they did before. So maybe it's just the Carpe effect. Maybe Carpe's figured it all out for them.
Crossfires to kind of mow players down. DRX punches back. Able to get through.
I should have asked them why Carpe's playing.
That's about it at that point.
If you go to Paris, what stream will I watch? No, I would go for like... I haven't decided yet. Would I go to like a group stage game?
Like a bit of a save up there.
Or would I go to like
14-1.
would I go to like the last group stage game so I don't miss a stream, or would I go to like the thing is I do want to experience at least like
So not able to put that Guardian to good use initially as a fallback spot.
at least
towards
one
two.
kind of,
Stack with Izu.
Flash up over the top, does get the connection, forcing Meteor
you know,
down.
kind of
Gunman's able to collect
big
one.
stage game.
Izu eliminated Meteor now. Trying to reposition. There's another flash. It's a full catch, and now they know exactly where he's at. Gunman able to find it, gets himself a third.
Couldn't you get a co-stream booth?
With the
No,
Guardian,
I
the
doubt
elbow,
it.
the push forward, Buzz. Barrel stuffing, able to find one, but only has a classic in reverse. But now Carpe
Wow.
goes down two, but free.
I think
is
maybe
there.
I could if there was one in the
Get the
UK.
final shot
Like if there was a
across the
Masters
DRX.
London, I
They
think
win
I have
out
a
the
chance.
eco round.
Okay, never mind.
The
T1, back to
success of
frauds.
T1 from the pistol completely undone.
These are just absolutely
But I would
gorgeous
assume they'll want a
flashes
bunch of
from
French
Bane
people in for champs.
to set up his team.
You know, there'll be the usual big streamers like Tarek or whatever, but I assume then it'll be
Absolutely gets a kill to boot.
mostly big streamers.
Freeing up and over that tube. And that's a huge round for DRX T1. Now gonna have to just rely on some sheriffs
a
and a Guardian of their
thrifty
own.
For
My
DRX.
word, Bane has been really impactful today for DRX in a lot of different ways.
That's the kind of round with these pressures, knowing that the enemy team is already at match point, that can very much work against you. Meteor pushing forward, trying to take some space, trying to catch him off guard, but DRX
Freeing is like, I mean, how is freeing? How old is freeing?
was able to utilize
Yeah, they run into the
forced
one
up
Guardian. I would literally just,
away with at least
I'd
8
just
kills.
go away. I mean,
Flash forward, gonna look to try to play off the back of this one as the Dizzy also goes out, but it's a quick tuck back into the teleporter to stay safe. Izu re-swinging dead. Mako finding it. Buzz.
why is one of it? I mean, the nades
Put down
separated us, but
his former comrade there.
freeing is 23. Why the fuck was he not playing the tier 1 before when he's their
33
literal
still
best player?
Two sheriffs in the Guardian, with the spike now being brought back across towards this B site.
Oh, and that knife is gonna get some good info.
Catches onto one.
Still, it's gonna allow them to stick in this two-man stack, this 2-1 split. Carpe hasn't seen a damn thing over on A.
The slow creep out, Stacks. He's been noticed here, but oh, there's the elbow.
30 seconds left.
There's the put down. Buzz now.
Okay, they should be alright from this
Here for
spot.
Hookah.
Because it's just sheriffs, but
Read this reposition. They slowly sweep their way across.
this can be tricky.
Below the window here is Bane.
Of the patience, wait for Carpe.
Repositions. The plant, the elbow spotted. Buzz just trying to play it as quietly as he can. Now is going to be forced to make some noise. Spring will find the kill. All on Carpe. That staple sheriff in his hand. Trusty.
Jesus.
In the past, can he find it? Tracks the wide swing. Eventually, is
Oh,
able to go
it's
ahead
so
and lead
funny.
them
But he knew he'd shot both outlaw bullets, so he wasn't worried.
up. Spring does
He
a
wasn't
super
worried about the
challenge.
classic. He was
Shots
like,
over
yeah,
towards
shoot.
his legs. The reload through. Expecting the swing off the back. Eats quite a bit there from the salvo. Finds one.
Oh my.
Bro,
Carpe at least making it
like,
costly,
he's
if not
not
getting them.
Jesus. You can,
All 5 players dead.
you don't have to give him this much respect.
He'll make plenty of noise. He knows that Carpe has no other recourse but to try to hold for it. So we'll be able to close out the round. We'll go 2-1 here. Our DRX.
Surely with all these friends you can get on the main board. You know, Kurt asked me if I wanted to have a video call to the Americas broadcast after the lower final.
I mean,
But he just asked me too late.
So impactful to take Hyunmin out. That slows up DRX.
I mean, would I have done it? I was so tired.
So then they have to kind of just win some battles at range to break open the space. Good recognition there from Freeing. Somebody
Like
who's
he
playing
asked me
Hookah.
like just as the
Great
game
reaction,
started, so I
great
wasn't looking at my
understanding, great
Discord
map
and
awareness
didn't see the
from
message.
him. He's got an
That's
Armageddon. They've got a
just
showstopper.
unlucky.
Orbital strike though for Carpe off the back of that play. So some dueling ultimates could be very, very impactful.
Can absolutely help them tie things up here. Still full investment behind as Izu. Going to reposition. Looks to send out the Dizzy. Quick clear.
Buzz has got an op, so this is a very important round for T1's economy.
Yeah, I like when MCE popped up on the screen. That was gonna be me. I don't know what they were gonna ask me.
Try to hold them at bay there for a moment, but it dissipates and Hyunmin goes in on the entry. Izu figuring out here against it, but cannot win the fight. Hyunmin will find victory. The rest of the team, however, going to be held back, but Hyunmin opens up the sight, seemingly on his lonesome.
Flashback.
Shots here from Meteor. Ends up
Flashback
falling,
wins the
stacks out
1v1.
dead.
It's over. I mean, it might be over anyway.
As Buzz, not much that he's going to be able to do here, given that op. And with Meteor dead, he's got to hightail it out.
Okay, good start for DRX.
They get the orbital committed, they get the plant, they get
They
the
were gonna
round.
make me
DRX,
glue.
3-1.
Oh, just
Like a
Phenomenal
little
reactions
glue
again
eating
from
monkey.
Hyunmin.
No,
Entries today
no.
have at times been
Surely
just
not.
jaw-dropping. The way that he's able to adjust and just clear
I
players
kind of want
out.
T1 to win
I
because
mean,
I want to have watched
tucks in
enough of this
behind the
game to
box,
have an opinion
just
on it.
hides himself and still able to be dealt with. And then he gets, I think it was Carpe coming in through the door at B. Absolutely ridiculous. Nothing else to say about it from Hyunmin. Kill for Buzz. Yeah.
See, but I think freeing is just a good example, and I think it's a good example the opposite way for Team Heretics. Like, if the difference that like one amazing player can make, you know, you can take what probably like DRX, right? Let's replace freeing with someone who's like okay. They would be like what you expected DRX to be, right? They'd be probably like the 4th best team in Pacific, right? But you add in like an amazing player, and all of a sudden you're the best team. Like, it elevates you like fucking 3 spots in your region, just from one player. And
you do have 1 kill away from a showstopper as well for Buzz, or 1 orb.
like, if you look at Team Heretics and their individual form, it's like some of, like, Benji, for instance, has gone, you know, from a very good player to all of a sudden being like a below average player, and you can't play with that. Yeah, or yeah, Liquid with Kiko is another good example. When you've got someone just like Kiko last year, let's call him, I mean, he was below average really, but you know, let's call him like an average player. Obviously not going great. All of a sudden you get one of the best players.
Up towards heaven, and Meteor is catching a stray. Showstopper here for Buzz, will be able to find one free and going to be traded out.
We didn't quite get the trade, and Mako, what are we doing? This round is a bit lost. It's like we're running away from the result. Okay, they will all get out. But it's like we're trying to run from the result, and so we're trying to fight back site, but it's like, are we trying to fight back site? Was that our plan? Should that be our plan? I like the not TPing someone going flank. I think that's a good idea, because they won't necessarily expect it, but they will know that this obviously is where the majority of the team is. Stacks use ult here? Probably should. Why aren't we ulting? What?
I thought he was blinded up, still managing to find the kill. Buzz now here in hookah, but do they give him the opportunity at all? Hyunmin, he's here in 2, and he's going to stay stuck there. Buzz just not going to have line of sight until this very moment. And with 23 HP, he doesn't know where Flashback is. He's been tucked here at elbow the entire time. Flashback considering the check, sees it, knows that he is not on it, knows that he can't take the op out of their hands, but knows that the round is won.
Very confused. Why are we not KO ulting in a 4v3 post plan?
Hyunmin is really on point here on Bind. Now you
and then just running in yourself. Like, why are you baiting everyone?
T1 maybe running out, just having to play so many brutal matches over these last 3 days.
Just the KO there.
No, that was great backup from Bane. God, man.
Will I get 100 points on FVL? I mean, Freeing's doing his work.
Galore.
Trent got 26.5. Leaf got 18. Kicks and Durka will surely get some more from their game today. Freeing is frying. I think I will. I think I will. Did Wolves win? Wolves win! Wolves win! Sufa baby! Motherfucker copied my team 1 for 1. I did it on stream. Struggling against tech icon. Where's the celebration thing you did last year? It demonetizes the stream, so it's only for special occasions. EDG is playing their coach team, by the way. That's funny.
The Gecko that's in control of that long B area. But it looks like for now, they're just going to play a little bit further back. Buzz still has the op. So let him maybe sit over there, although he's rotating pretty quickly.
Is the bracket for the tourney going to be... I don't think it's going to be after EMEA. It might be.
And so that pulled a rotation there.
but I don't
Keep
know.
an extra player away from this B site. Carpe gonna have to play for his life a little bit.
Okay, we got double KO ults, although Stacks apparently is just, you know, waiting for Bangkok to play his.
We didn't get any contact there. Let's make sure Hookah's clear.
Zoo backing away quickly. Full U-tilt still ready to be used. Buzz in the meantime. Bit of a walkabout outside of showers. Trying to see if he can spot anything, but Carpe.
That was unfortunate.
Sense. Finds an open kill there on to Freeing. A lot of that oomph from the entry power is in the hands of that tail. Now lies dead on the floor.
Buzz is pushed all the way out.
This continues to gain more and more information here for the team. 0 point as well. Scouting.
So this round should be over.
30 seconds left.
Commands are ready on both sides. Stacks investing out of the window. Goes
Did he think that
back.
was his
He's gonna get
team's
drawn.
ult or
Range
something?
behind one. Meteor going to be taken down, but Stacks ever present. Comes away with one. Youngman will fall. Now just Bane and Mako in a 2v4 with Buzz.
This was a never in history round.
Pilgrimage that he has gone on and will finally bear some fruit.
Buzz pushing all the way up. 4 Stack on site.
Bane can do. They're trying to make it a little bit more costly, but Stacks says no.
The tweet by VCT confirms draw after EMEA grants. Okay. Well, we'll stick around and watch that then, I guess.
Kind of DRX trying to find a way into B. And this
What
time
snack
around,
should I get for the
not
Super
having
Bowl?
any of it. It helps when you spray down a player in a smoke like that. Like you said, when it's a Tejo as well, that nullifies a lot of that execute power. That whole round, Buzz is just holding shift and walking around with that up, looking to see exactly what's going on. That kind of puts the dagger into that round for T1, but really just good rotations,
Blue?
good quick reactions.
Ice
DRX
cream.
second-guessing
That's an
themselves a
interesting
little
choice.
bit.
Yeah. Snail's pace movement from DRX. Compared to what we've been seeing in the previous. Salvo's going to be sent fragment down into the corner. That's Yunmin.
Wow, Yunmin died to that?
You're forced back just a little bit, but still has quite a bit of space to work with. As he's just going to go for some timing spray, and he comes up with 2.
So the last couple of rounds haven't been
Flashback
great
will
for
recover
DRX.
the weapon. Gets himself around the corner. Looks like the hopes of another thrifty here from DRX.
Nongshim noodles.
Squashed a bit. Solid headshot. Still snappy here is flashback. But at this point, it would take shambolic disaster for T1 to have this round slip away from them. And it's all about just closing this as cleanly as humanly possible. Flashback going to be noted. And no, they just push up the back of the wall. Carpe will be able to deal with it as Buzz finds the follow-up. 1 round
You should
separating
eat a wingman plush. I mean, I don't have one.
coming online.
I won't be streaming the Super Bowl,
Okay,
no, but
this
I will be
time-
watching it.
None of the shenanigans from the eco are going to give you any difficulties. Just reading that short A hit pretty well.
How does McDonald's
Again,
close,
this
do you
is
think?
Part of the map that in the 2 rounds we've seen DRX try to go for it in the pistol, and in this round hasn't really been able to find anything to really claim as a prize off the back of it. So let's see, another timeout now, this time DRX.
Super Bowl is today. It is today. When is Planchet? Planchet is tomorrow. That is why America started a day early, yes, because they don't want to compete with the Super Bowl in America, which I think makes some sense. I mean, it's going to be lonely this Christmas. I might do a top 10 players stream, because I know people like to voice their opinion on who should be in my top 10. Now that Sliggy has moved to Iceland, what's your response? What do you mean?
Existent as well for DRX, so
Well, you want me
see
to
if that's
move
something
to a...
consider
Scandinavian
or
country
or
too?
just back to B lull. Just go B, go B.
Buzz right now hovering.
Oh, easy.
Like they're just waiting for any kind of information they can get, and then we'll make the call for the rotate. But Carpe very far forward to push out of the smoke into the spray.
Wow, the
Now, that's
contact
gonna be
through the smoke.
replying
So they're
back.
trying to play it a bit more.
Down to 8 HP on the
It's a
floor.
good use of
He's
a
gonna be
KO.
res-
That's a
opening
very
shot,
easy
trying to find
res.
the delay here. We can pick him up. The rotations now. Time bought. Orbital strike towards backside. Buzz just alongside the blast radius. Safe for the moment. Does he get the pickup?
They're gonna
Is it just a
TP.
teleporter pivot is the question.
Nice
Plays
flash.
that down, flash connecting on to Stack.
Oh,
Comes
they
back,
stick
he
with it.
swings Dead. Mako able to find the headshot. Meteor now.
Buzz left.
Here. Looks for a fight. Tries a
Wow,
fight,
the
swing,
pause got
freeing.
Buzz to leave, and then they just
Breaks up the
dominate.
1v1, comes
So I
up
liked
top.
the
And once
contacting
again,
being
Buzz
quiet to start the round. It had a bit of risk to it,
This
but it was
operator
a good play. It was a good KO by
forced
Bane.
away.
Kind of worked as
Forced
perfectly
the
as
save.
could be.
DRX timeout will find success.
Well, they get bailed out by Bane. I mean, he just absolutely goes crazy there at that long A fight.
Mike, hello.
I think T1 normally probably expects to come
Are you
away with
excited
that
for
with,
Team Gluquid,
at least
Mike?
an even trade.
Later on, you gonna
And then
watch?
Bane lands a great flash again onto
Flashback.
Stacks.
Early on this hunt. How deep does he pursue? He's got enough behind personally to be able to afford another buy. and
Team
he
Liquid
keeps
legit, or did they have a
direction.
Cinderella
Clock
run?
ticking here on the spike. Buzz now. Sights back over towards the teleporter for a
Bit
moment.
of both.
His flashback, swinging. Can't
But they
see
definitely got a
anything.
lot
There we
better.
go. So we have to get the round scorecard out of the way, but looks like that'll be it. Buzz will retain the operator once more. The DRX stretch the lead.
If you thought the lower bracket 3-0 was fast, wait for the grand final. What do you mean in terms of for Liquid or for Vitality?
I mean, that's just such great stuff there. When you have your ult as well, you can pop it, be the sacrificial lamb for the execute. God, and then get him back up and running. I'm really impressed with Bane today. Even though, you know, Hyunmin Freeing have been doing their usual work of just absolutely destroying, but he's been really on point. So that's a huge boon there for DRX. Operator. Right at the edge.
On a much more narrow line this time. There's the cut across, Freeing able to avoid the shot.
What the hell is this 5-year-old?
Shells held for a moment. Now the suppress coming through. Molly to try to slow things up. Hyunmin trying to get ahead of that one. Izu out from Hookah. Guns him down. Buzz.
Some of these exits by DRX don't look great, to be fair.
Over towards guard and stays
I'd like to
off
see
any
them work
further
up
push.
the map a bit more than
Flashbacks
just
Hookah, though.
what they're doing right now.
Maybe deal some damage as Carpe tucked behind the box. The jump up from Izu ends up falling. There's a swing out. It's an easy adjustment. His flashback brings it back into a 3v3.
Although they're back in the round, I guess.
No pivot still here from DRX.
And you have Teo ult.
Buzz up on top of the box. Have they registered that?
Gotta
Gotta
use
wait
this
for the
Armageddon to
smoke.
clear. See if you can get that
Steel
Viper's
Garden
pit.
at the ready. There's a spot out. Spike now. Going to be dropped. The Steel Garden invested. Flashback. Able to tuck away from this one. Meteor finds Freeing. Now knowing exactly where the last player is.
30 seconds left.
T1 poised.
Some of these
once
rounds don't look
again.
great.
Shorten this gap down to just a singular round.
Viper
The call
ult.
widely is going to be for Flashback to just hold on to this Vandal, though. Freeing not having much money.
Let's see if there's any
10
chase.
seconds
There's enough
left.
money for a few players to go on the hunt for T1 if they so choose. Just a quick recheck with a knife.
Up back in hand here for Buzz. He swings out a little bit, but not going to go in for the fight here, it would seem. Once again, faded to just have this standoff between Flashback, but both go their separate ways. Man, Hyunmin
Why are we not smoking that?
come down again in transit. Some
You're playing
brutal
Brim.
shots onto him while he's blast packing forward.
Well, it's a pain point for T1 so far is not being able to shut down Hyunmin. But
Like
this
someone
round,
should not.
Clear
Duelists should not be
Hookah
dying to Hookah window when we're
cost
playing
DRX
Brim.
dearly, even though
Like, what are we doing?
eventually able to
It
find
looks
his way
really
through.
quite rough. I'd like to see them slow it down,
Too little,
DRX.
too
here.
late there, not able to get any of their ults or anything else. Create a little bit of space. Now we're getting a little bit of Shower's attention.
We are. Ooh. The chase back. Boombot going to have to be cleared. Now op confirmed. Paint shell to further delay. Buzz looks to reaggress.
Ooh.
Okay, the Thrash now going to be sent through the teleporter on the chase, but everybody already successfully.
Okay, I mean that's a
disconnecting
Gecko
away
ult
from this
go.
position.
It does
Buzz is
get
gonna
Buzz
be
the
scoring
space,
again
but
off
and
of
it does
this.
get them to rotate.
The rotations begin for T1. Carpe as well as Meteor starting to inch their way towards B.
This is the thing, I'd like to see a lurk on the other side of the map, an option here. Get Flashback using the Viper wall lurking up.
I'd like to see Flashback create a little bit of noise. This time around, you got Freeing, I think, to help clear Hookah, although he's quite far behind.
Carpe's got an orbital. Armageddon's going to be coming out. There goes the ultimate just in front of the Mosh. DRX over, not fully committing, no one getting caught. Shells won't find too much, but the suppress will connect.
And Buzz is gonna get a free
Suppress
kill
is
here.
falling
Oh
to
my
Buzz.
god.
The shot whipping, but the
Okay.
shorty will not. Mows him down. The teleporter play now coming through.
Now you TP. We're just fucking lost. We got no idea what we're doing, man. This is a 0% chance.
Both players skillfully dodging it out. Hasn't been able to find one. Buzz looking for a little bit more, but he ends up falling down. As
How the
Hyunmin
fuck
comes
have
away
they
with
done
a
that? Razel to secure it. Razel, just pop
second. Right now
ult,
in
pop
play,
ult,
Izu
pop ult.
driving here
Last player
at
standing.
Heaven, and Hyunmin finds Carpe.
Never mind, he doesn't need it.
Finds them all.
When I said 0%,
The
I meant
4K
for
is
T1.
DRX, get up to 6.
God, he is just electric.
I meant for T1.
Hyunmin is winning this round almost single-handedly for DRX.
I mean, but some of these
Great
rounds
play here
aren't
from Buzz.
great.
Take advantage of a bit of a witch shot.
Oh.
This slide,
It's just so swift.
it is. What do you do there? Good God.
Apparently you die. 8 HP. Turns his sights to Heaven. Takes out Izu. 13-9-0. Showstoppers available on both sides. The pit still here for flashback.
He is just so dialed in.
Liquid's run can't really be luck when they're playing DRX level Valorant after the Giants game if you
I like
cover the
now
name
DRX
possibly
starting to toy
better than
with the
some
map
of
a little bit more.
DRX's maps.
Having to keep T1 a little bit more honest. Pulling through with that teleporter play.
But I
leaving a
don't think
couple players
DRX are
behind
amazing
it.
either.
At
I just
least
think
keep a
Pacific
few
doesn't have
players
a ton
at
of
T1
top teams.
Distracted. I mean, it helps, you know, obviously Hyunmin just
No, Liquid deserved their run. Like, it's like EDG and Champs, right? Like,
tearing T1 apart.
they beat everyone else
Another
that they would
attempt
need it
at
to beat.
B.
Right, like,
Seemingly in the
EDG
works.
beat
This
second,
time
third,
around,
and fourth in Champs. So, yeah, obviously they're
use
the best
drone
team.
to clear long. And then
Like, for this, Liquid beat
ships back over to Hookah. Izu does get a
third
dizzy to
and
connect.
fourth.
So now you've
So,
got some info.
Yeah,
Buzz
they
rotating over with
deserve
the
their
op,
place, obviously.
freeing against Carpe up there. It's a big battle.
Doesn't recover it though. Doesn't have a mosh to try to slow this up.
But, like, do I truly in my heart of hearts, like, believe that Team Liquid are better than Team Heretics? No, I think they caught Heretics on a terrible, like, worst form of their life kind of
Immediately disappearing. It shows up. It's not clear on Buzz.
time.
He repeats. He finds one. Flashback.
One enemy
Gonna
remaining.
be good for 2. Looks for a little bit more here, but can't quite line it up. Meteor just dancing around the spray. Stays alive as Izu is able to find the rest.
Last round. in
5
the
to
half.
6. T1 looking to make this neck and neck at the half.
Yeah, great back and forth between both
I
of these
do, but that's
teams.
because I think Team Heretics are
Judge,
off
so
rule.
annoying. You need to maintain hookah control. Judge
But
can
they won
definitely be
3-0?
one way to
Yeah, but they,
make it a little bit
like,
easier
I
on
still
yourself.
think the Heretics are
That
a
was a great turn of the flash from Izu.
like, if
Good
Team
fan
Liquid played
flash
Team
from
Heretics week 1 EMEA,
Even better in his reaction.
I would still have Team Heretics as
So
favorite.
stopper for Buzz, couple stingers for DRX.
I like that Buzz has been holding on to this because that pit is in play. You know that if flashback is able to get into position.
Not heavy favorites.
Showstopper is very good at helping to clear out
What?
the Viper's pit. But Buzz now fully flashed up. Another flash coming through. He's just blindly sending it. Does manage to get rewarded.
Luna Moonbear with 5 gifted out of nowhere.
Mixing the pieces. Mako finds the third. Stacks
Who would I have if they replayed right now? I would pick
Ties to this
Liquid.
one. The pit already in play. Flashes forward. Full blind connecting. Mako ends up getting
What?
mobilized. Stacks.
How are we getting absolutely fucked by one little KO flash?
As Team Heretics looked competitive against a good team, also EMEA and Americas have more depth than they pack if you actually look place by place.
Over the top, they're just peeking
I
him
don't
and
think
playing
that's
with him. As they both tuck back into the corner. Could fragment. Lock them into elbow for the moment, but now the salvos have been called out. Sax cannot get started on this. Fragment down, Bane disrespects it. Swoops out and takes down his former IGL. DRX out in the lead, 7-5 of the half.
Switching sides.
It's just another crucial flash.
If we look place by place. So, like, are Gen G better than MIBR? Yes. Are Gen G better than Heretics? Probably yes, right now. Talon or Foot? Or Talon or Crew? Depends what Talon turns up, I guess. Who have you got here? Nongshim and DFM. I mean, Nongshim as a 5th I would take over anyone in EMEA. And who in Americas? Lev? I think I'd take Nongshim, honestly. And then like RRQ is 7-8. Paper Rex is 7-8. Nah, I think that's just a shit take. Over Fnatic and Lev? Definitely over Lev. Would Lev, like, this is the thing. It's all like you run around in circles going, oh, but this team, you know, oh, did Team Heretics ever beat anyone who was good? Did Lev do anything against anyone who was good? Who did Lev play? Lev. What the fuck are they? What the fuck? They beat an awful team, lost to G2, and then lost to MIBR.
Some rallying cries out from the fans here, trying to spur on T1 into another pistol.
So I forgot to run an ad.
Much needed to inspire some hope, to get some momentum behind the players. Playing a very exhaustive weekend of Valorant. 3 series in a row. As there's the bounce forward, Buzz cut down the side. Mako quickly does get traded out, and Izu. Oh, sights turned towards Showers. Takes out Flashback. Bane now forced to just stay quiet within the smoke, but no, does go for a timing peek and gets rewarded for his troubles. 0 point reveals Carpe over in Lamps. The split still coming through as Meteor on the approach with that Sheriff in hand. It's closer and closer to the Showers, but now has been spotted and dealt with. Freeing.
Let's go Freeing. Let's go Freeing. My fantasy.
Into the smoke. Immediately goes on into the smoke. Carpe, however.
Bro, that's bold to still stick.
But his attention is being pulled in too many
But
directions.
Freeing's the GOAT. He knows what he's doing.
Hyunmin will find the headshot.
Okay, that's a big pistol. That might push them over this line here. I mean, T1's attack. Let's see it again.
I don't know what you're supposed to do against that as T1. Freeing just absolutely.
I hope Team Liquid shuts your hater ass up.
From Bane. Great timing on this. Catches a glimpse on Meteor, and then Stacks is trying to.
How have I become a Team Liquid hater?
Freeing just reacts faster.
It's just
when did that happen?
Quick. He's so accurate. I mean, this is the guy. I believe it was Woot who.
Has there ever been a small pistol round? I'd say when it's 11-1, it's a small pistol round.
His aim was just ungodly in solo queue.
Well, him and Hyunmin look like they're potentially rewardable sometimes. How good they've been.
How am I the Team Liquid hater when I was the one picking them to beat Giants, to beat BBL?
This is kind of what I'm talking about. This is the.
I had them in the. I had them finishing in the top 4. Okay, I didn't have them finishing in the top 2, but I don't even think Kexi did. Well, Kexi actually did, but you know, any sane Liquid fan didn't.
Spike gets planted all the same.
Got to clear Showers, and they know it. Flashback and Mako on that duty. This is hard to clear the halls.
He's into the corner. Buzz, however, still with a shorty, going to be steady as that boombot gets cleared. But Pain Shell's now into the corner, forces his position. Jig is up on that front. You're still on the approach. All those smoke, or the Spike getting ready to come through. Oh, Hagen just being stuck to now at half. Meteor
they do have half, so they should be okay, unless they whiff against Classics.
Still 3 players alive. Bane just holding fort, forced off the mosh. Keeping them at bay, the re-stick, they have to stay on this one.
They
do
got
they
him.
have the time? I don't think they do.
Wow, another second round loss. Oh my god.
In reverse this time, DRX dropping the anti-eco to T1.
This just takes so long. DRX is really having so many things to consider.
Now, Sideshow is a hater. During the Team Heretics Liquid game, he was saying...
to clear him out. Buzz,
he was saying,
like a tick in U-Haul.
like, why do we have to live in this timeline?
And then they have so much delay, so much stall. Who cares? It's over at that point. And that's just great execution of the game plan from T1. Phenomenal stuff. They're able to maybe change their destiny on this map after it looked like maybe.
Look, call me a T1 hater, because that's fair. I am a T1 hater.
Buzz is pouncing his way. Buzz is just right out in front of the site here, swings onto the corner and instantly deals with 2 players. Shell to check, flashback, a nice shot. Will interrupt the plant for now.
I'm only a T1 hater though because
Guaranteeing that they have him trapped.
No one's against you in T1. I'm only a T1 hater though because
Mowed down. Spike.
I predicted them to not do well this season at the start of the season, and so now I just have to kind of root against them. But I'm already kind of taking an L on this one.
2v3. Quick pivot from Freeing, but just the classic in hand. Not much is going to be able to be done here. The salvos, a second too late. Really fine value. Himself forward into the side for Buzz, quick to take him down.
I mean, they've done a decent amount of damage here, to be fair.
Flashback gets a Vandal and an opportunity
Gonna
to
just
do
save
more
it?
damage here.
No? Yeah.
Already,
No?
the first
Yeah.
buy round is quite a bit done. It looks like Flashback's going to be happy with his kills, and will swing out over towards Fountain to try to catch any exits.
Just
I hope D1 shut your hater ass up.
from Buzz.
I mean, they kind of already
Kills.
did by qualifying,
Great
to be fair.
response there from DRX. This time playing really
But
patiently.
I'd rather cheer for
maintaining Showers
T1
control.
or watch GE content. I'd
He
rather
can
cheer for
delay a
T1.
bit. Certainly,
I will never watch that
T1
GE
will get the
content.
round win, but it's
When's
rather
the
costly.
Bangkok ranking teams vid coming out?
12 red at the very end.
Yes.
No real
Yeah,
indication
I
of
mean,
flashbacks.
I'll probably make a
Seen the
Bangkok
Showers
ranking.
previously. They opt to rotate
I'll call it
through
B rank.
into that
We'll
defender's
do a
spawn
top
to
10
keep themselves
players.
alive. So weapon
Absolutely.
carried over, decent damage dealt.
We'll
as
do,
said, that gap now basically non-existent. One round between these two teams.
It's really going to come down to, if you can have more rounds.
Yeah,
where
we'll do
you
a
can
pick 'em.
stymie those short A hits, force them into other directions, force T1 to explore some other parts of the map.
Another vid for 11
And
to
if you can
20
win some of
players?
these battles
Nah.
against Meteor on the flanks, it's a real
We'll
chance
just
there
do a
for
top
DRX. See Izu is going to use the Dizzy to try to check the corner. Freeing waited it out. He's going to get hit by the 0 point though.
To be honest, I already
Salvo's out
feel
of
like
time. Stall just a bit
I feel like I
longer.
could.
They're stacking up for this.
It's gonna be tough to who to leave out,
What was that Molly?
as it always is. But
Just delay.
I already have quite a few names that I'm already like, I know I'm gonna put this player in there.
I thought it was going to be held on to, so for a second it looked like maybe it was going to be a mistake, but there's no mistake in that. It's a good old
Who's a better player, do you
Right
think,
in the
Meteor or
smoke.
Buzz? Who would you take?
There's Flashback, able to tuck away. Avoiding damage, just keeping note of Meteor.
That doesn't
Well,
really
there's
have
some
much.
debate.
You expect Meteor to be there. Just got to win some of those battles. Find a good execute here for T1. Still have quite a bit of utility in the bag. Still have all those flashes, the Dizzy, Carpe, the Molly, and the smokes.
Still some salvos you're going to have to try to push through. 0 point. Exchange on both sides. As
Oh, they
okay,
suppressed the
Mateo does end up
gecko.
getting some price, but Mako out in front,
what?
and he does it again! Looking for the fourth, cannot make it happen. Meteor will be able to get him down, and Freeing is right there. Ready to respond is Izu. 11 HP, nothing else to do, no recourse available. Just has to hide.
Will EMEA win a trophy this year?
The time will drain, and DRX
I'd say Vitality have a pretty.
will move up.
Should have a
9-7
decent chance.
Once again, keeping T1 at arm's length.
Mako's just a smoke thief, man. He's just stealing players from the smokes.
I don't know how he does it.
He just knows.
In terms of
He's just
chances to
been
win a
playing for so
tournament,
long.
I would put by region. I would put America's
knows.
1.
Absolutely
I would put
incredible. I mean, he almost single-handedly
actually
shuts down
maybe
this
even
round.
China
Oh,
2.
you gotta be kidding me, man.
Would I?
That third one.
Then
That third
EMEA.
one.
Just reads and anticipates players' positions as if
Mm,
he's just
maybe
studying
I'd
a
swap that.
chessboard.
And then Pacific.
Magnus
Americas?
Carlsen.
Say Mako Carlsen.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
G2 are very good, and Sen yesterday I thought looked
He's got the right,
pretty good.
Right consonants in place. But this is
Why are you sleeping on Pacific? I'm not sleeping on Pacific. I just don't think that Pacific
now
have
you're
the
back to Old Faithful here.
top level
Short A
teams.
hits.
At least not right now from what we've
14-1.
seen. Like the very elite
Share from
teams.
Meteor. Reposition. Boom, butt
And this game isn't really helping me convince me otherwise.
But now going to be set for the floodgates opened up as T1 try to push forward and take some space. Paint shells.
I thought the Pacific can't win a tournament.
Was forced out of position, but Meteor finding one. Freeing going to be taken down over on that B site, tucked into the cubby, and now this is a potential TP angle for T1. DRX, you can see them scratching their heads, wondering what the move is going to be and how they should respond. The plant gets ready to come through. Fragment on the bounce is going to be shallow, does not
Oh, it
hit the
didn't
wingman,
stop
it's
it.
just on the outskirts of it. The plant goes in, but flashback around the
Okay, this is goodbye flashback though. That's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass for T1. Why is Stacks out there on his own fighting that?
As Orbital comes through here on the short,
Missed the molly.
into the open, but he holds this round for 2.
He gets 2 though.
Bane book gonna be eliminated. This comes down to Mako and flashback. The fuse being held, the blast pack sent, but it's a little bit too shallow. Tries to go for a follow-up, pushes him off, but Mako storms forward, finds one.
Didn't hear.
Carpe
He
swings
got
out.
ult.
The orbital strike gonna be sent. Mako desperately holding forward, but Carpe
wow.
gets the Red Bull clutch.
And stick it on him.
Scrapes by with the win, and suddenly we're back to 1 round separating.
This is just outrageous stuff from T1, and it all starts on the back of that Meteor pick. That's why I'm so focused on Meteor when I think about this map and I think about T1, because if he can win that, it completely changes the dynamic of the map. All of a sudden, DRX has no defenses at B. They have to spread themselves
I'm on
thin
DRX,
because
no?
they have no idea. Is there going to be a rotate? Is there going to be a teleport pivot? And they kind of almost rebound from it, but Carpe comes up absolutely huge once again.
Just monstrous from him.
He has been so good these
Big
last
ult
couple
round.
days.
For the bounce, something spotted there, gentlemen. Does he go for a repick? No. Little bit of damage going to be suffered. It's Stacks.
Thing is, we got KOs both sides of these race
over here,
ults.
Playing alone at B.
I somewhat
This is
limited.
cool. This is a very different look. A general
Stacks
whoever
again on
stands
his
is where
own.
T1 is.
Oh, Mako pushing out, is able to find the punish, but this time it is Stacks on a lone mission. Flashback jiggling. Hasn't spotted it up until that very last one.
Thought for a second there, they're thinking about a TP
Okay, so
crunch
they deal with
Flashback,
Stacks
but
just walking on his own.
able to take control of Showers. Flashback contesting.
Just holding it down here as best as he can, but wary about the pressure from the front over at short. Crazy Vine destroyed. This looks like Steel Garden going to be considered, going to be sent. Buzz, Showstopper as well, ready to go. As he sends it,
Double
bouncing
KO
forward.
ults. Oh, didn't quite get him.
Gunman has his own.
Oh, but
Showstopper not going to be finding too much there. Spatial tries to hold
both
it back.
showstoppers doing nothing.
Armageddon laying out that red
Wingman
carpet.
don't care about your...
Plant comes through. Players from T1 going to be zoned away here for the moment. Carpe still a molly at his disposal.
That's a
Buzz
crazy
swinging out the
little
smoke, able to
swing
land
in
one,
my
traded
Buzz.
out by Hyunmin. The Mosh
Again,
buying
could we
some time.
Gecko flash that?
Half of the spike is still not coming through. Dizzy over the top, quickly cleared, freeing, able to find one. The molly now in play, freeing down to a sliver, but still fighting back. Izu taken down. It's all on Carpe's shoulders once again. The fuse already held a half. Sprays frantically forward, takes them low, but cannot find the clutch this time around.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it's a bit scrappy this now. I mean, these last couple rounds have been pretty scrappy.
Yeah, I like the idea here from T1,
Like-
sending Stacks out as a solo player to try to buy a little bit of extra attention, but Mako just wins out that battle, and the ruse is completely foiled. And T1 isn't in a place when Stacks dies that they can capitalize on it that well. Yes, they're able to get the plant down. Yes, they're able to get in a position.
Like,
but
what's
you're
he
leaving
trying
5
to do
players
there?
up.
Like,
You're
what's he...
having big ultimates
what is
to
this
clear
trying
space
to do?
for DRX, where they can set themselves up for a not an easy
Like, if we
retake,
want
but
to
a
do
pretty
this, why not
efficient
just, like,
one.
take
They're
space
able
with
to
a
capitalize
3,
quite nicely.
leave KO there, leave Stacks
Still
there,
maintaining some decent space control, and now
You know,
T1
run-
really wants Showers.
Yeah,
run some kind of, like,
face forward
I don't
into
know, double smokes here,
Find the
fake.
punish though. Flashback does
If you
drift
wanna do
away
that.
safely.
That's the thing, you can't really use the
Meteor
smokes
poking and
if you want to
prodding
go
around
Brim.
Hookah. Line share players though for DRX still here on this.
That's the thing, I feel like when you play without
Flashback about
without a
making first
Viper,
contact.
it does kind of...
In behind him, the flash at the ready. Sent the swing. Snappy with it is flashback as he mows down 3.
It limits you somewhat in terms of your options.
The spike stranded.
There's just not that, like, constant threat.
Oh, flashback pushes out of the smoke and ends up falling. But
Like,
Mako
just, like, if you're ever
is not
struggling with a
allowed
round, you can
for any
always just
weapons to
call,
be
like,
grabbed for
let's
any
just lurk it with
advantages that
Viper Wall now.
gained Meteor at 28 health, being encroached upon. As the stealth drone is there, draws the attention, Mako gets the kill, and DRX are 2 rounds away from claiming the trophy.
Just love the call here from Flashback and Bane. Flashback sees numbers, and he says, bail me out, brother.
I mean, it's like Eastern Promises in here. Flashback's just going crazy in the showers, knocking out gangsters. Unbelievable spray down from him. Granted, yes, weaker weaponry on the other side, but still doing well to get the adjustments, and that is going
Who
to
play
force.
Viper on T1? I don't know. Meteor. Do I think they'll ever add Breeze back? Honestly, no. I actually don't think they will. The reason I don't think they will is because I don't think they have... Like, the problem they've got with Breeze is that they tried to change it when they got rid of holes, right? They realized that doesn't really make any sense. But the problem is that actually fixed part of the map, right? The map was better without holes, but they realized, like, wait a minute, what? But what? Like, we just like we've got now a gimmick that doesn't make any sense with the door. Holes is kind of like the problem is holes is quite an like it's probably the one interesting part of the map.
For DRX potentially. Let loose with that knife early.
So I think they've got a bit of an identity crisis on Breeze, and then the fact that no one else actually likes the map.
Stopping anybody chasing him off the back of this ultimate. It will be recoverable. Paint shells as well sent by
Icebox was the same though. Well, people don't like Icebox, and it isn't a very good map. But I don't think the devs have the same.
They can't really make this go the way they wanted. They got stalled up by the utility outside of Hookah.
The same problem
They
with
weren't
it.
able to scale the way they would have preferred.
Look, like, it makes sense to have one map in the pool that is more open space, that is more vertical,
Yeah, tuck back.
right? So, like, they're getting rid of Abyss to bring in Icebox. I somewhat doubt they would ever, or it will be probably pretty rare for them to have both Abyss and Icebox in at the same time, because people don't like those maps, and you don't need more than one of them.
The jiggle, this could be deadly.
Oh my God.
He is right here on the edge, and there's the jump out. The concuss is going to be sent. Buzz into the corner. Assassinated is freeing. Holds down Gardens.
What?
Mako mows down the other two. Can't see a damn thing. But it doesn't matter. He's got the trophy in his sights. DRX up to match point.
And is this finally the time for DRX to finally claim a Pacific trophy?
Man.
A team that was so darn good pre-partnership era. And now freeing with that Tejo. Breaks things open. Mako seals
How has he
the
done
deal.
that?
One more round to go, and they are fired up.
Flash in the face. Who gives a damn? Mako's third eye is open.
It's just like playing through smokes, right? You get flash, it's the same thing.
Pretty much.
Can't see anything anyway.
Gunman now. Jiggling on this corner, the swing out, the spot. Multiple players going to be noted the paint shells to slow them up, the salvos to shove them back even further.
Got to win this battle here for freeing. You can keep Hook under control. God,
Okay, Hyunmin with a good start, but Bane gets traded and Hyunmin's low.
Well to find one in response. Hyunmin at 4 HP. Does give a decent advantage here to T1 if they can clean up the kill. Rotation now coming through. Flashback getting himself over onto this B site. That pit still available.
That's
for him,
I'm
but
too
Mako
far
as
away
well.
to smoke.
The orbital that he can call in from a distance. Fragment goes out. As now the clash continues. Flashback, Hyunmin fighting one. Flashback with a second, and suddenly it's all on Meteor. 11 HP.
1v1.
Finds the
Mako
first, the
Meteor.
1v1. But he has to know the orbital strike is going to be called in. Cheats forward, wins it out.
We panicked.
The
We're
Red Bull
just
clutch from
panicking.
Meteor keeps T1 afloat.
Take your time.
Oh boy. That was on a literal knife's edge there.
Wait for him to plant.
I mean, Hyunmin finds a great
just go
opener
through
on
the
top
side.
of Tube. Izu able to respond with a Guardian. Flashback. It's snappy with a couple, but Meteor steady. Steady as she goes. A few more to go, though. 3 more just to force an overtime here. Hyunmin's going to pick up an op. Couple ults, though, in the bag.
In condition for this.
No.
The op could certainly catch them off guard as there's the pit
look at
invested
this.
off the rip. The 0 point as well, getting a spot out onto at least 3 players.
They would love to
There we
force
got
this
an
to the other
op
side of the
down
map,
long.
right into that op if possible.
I mean, we seem
And
shocked
then
that they did this
Keeper
Viper's
on the
pit.
angle.
Kind of ruined their
Swings
plan,
the
even though this
corner.
is the most normal Viper's pit.
May just be rewarded with a kill. Stealth drone not spotting.
How does he get out of
Stacks
this?
getting ready
Well,
to
if
swing.
it's only stacks, he will.
Maybe a little bit closer than he might have anticipated, but he still
What?
does manage to hit the shot. And
Oh my god,
narrowly
what?
escapes. 4 HP to 5. The paint shell to save them all for now.
Now you can commit extra resources here. As DRX potentially.
So they're
going
gonna
to
rotate the op probably on this angle to shower.
Only freeing and Bane on B.
Swap Mako across.
Catch. Carpe gonna be noted. Freeing, eating some damage. Tries to send out the stun here. This Meteor.
Oh,
He's able to
what?
collect 2 kills. What is that? Mako dead on the floor. The Steel Guardian immediately gonna be invested. Bane trying to push forward. Gets up alongside the smoke. Puts Meteor down so very low.
Well,
but
they're in
cannot
trouble.
confirm the
They're gonna
kill.
have to save the op. Probably save this to buy Mako.
3K thus far here from the superstar, and given
Probably,
the operator, given
if they've
the
got a
health
timeout,
given,
this is a big good chance to
is
use it.
not
Tell everyone
interested
to
in playing
breathe.
this out. T1 looking like they will somehow get themselves a flawless potentially to keep this
I mean,
going.
for next round, they don't have any ults.
This is flashes of
So if you save these
2024
two
Meteor,
guns,
where he just
you're
starts
fine.
winning rounds for you when you have no business winning them. You know, it has been one of the things that has plagued T1 has been their inability to hold back leads, to keep leads for themselves. Now they're looking to do the same to DRX. Try to send this to one more map. So going to be some work to do. 2 rounds to go just to get to OT, just to
Creep
get there.
around. Meteor nearly in position to find a bit more value, but he's going to continue inching over towards short. Flashback here behind the box. Any damage he could deal would be decent given the economy on T1. Not the strongest, but they opt to play it quiet. They retain what they can. Mako, money in a little bit of a rough spot, but now just 2 rounds left.
God.
That is just nasty. 2 rounds in a row, Meteor keeping T1 in this map, in this series.
Yeah, they do take a timeout. Yeah, as I say, I think you just gotta tell everyone to breathe. Like, tell them to chill, like it's okay. And then just give them a couple of rounds. That's the Pacific Trophy, that little ball. Why have we gone to 1 frame per second? Oh, let me try Twitch. Or is that on me?
Put that off. Try to control shower.
Okay, let's try Twitch.
Now he's the one.
Brad, do I use? Vivaldi.
Meteored once more. 2 chances for T1 to take this into overtime.
Is this just my internet? Is this them? I mean, okay. Well, I mean,
Teed
we're
it up
back.
before this map. I said 14 to 12. Let's see if that can be a reality here. Hyunmin
Bro. Right, we might have to go to YouTube and go lower.
with the op. Once again carried forward. Not going to be ready
Oh, they're
for
in
it.
trouble.
Buzz.
We're miles ahead. Right, let's pause. Let's put it on auto. We'll go lower if we have to.
My God, what a swift one to make. Op now scooped up here for Buzz. We'll see if that's going to be something he holds on to the whole time or if it's just for this post plan. Come to
Yes!
fruition. DRX.
They're just
they have made up
saving.
Their minds long since.
They're just saving.
The money is catastrophic for Hyunmin. 0 credits to his name, but gonna have to show himself.
Not low
Buzz
enough.
Coming into this final round.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, this is like what I imagine is, like, this is if you just can't see. Like, this is like the no glasses tech.
Potentially for a retake, or just a stymie, some kind of execute.
Oh, it's kind of slowly coming back. I think we just went up 1.
See if they're gonna be able to suss this out.
Oh, I think we might have gone up 1. No. I would say what? What are we on now? 360, do you think?
Mako loses his gun. Frank Bane will get 1 apiece. Still lose out a bit. The buy weakened. Obviously lost. Not carried over by the side of T1.
We're on 3. So this is 360.
Players 1 round away for DRX, either from victory, from lifting a
Oh,
trophy.
we're back to
For the first
2-4.
time in Pacific, for the first time in forever in Asia, period.
Fly Eagles fly. On the road to victory. Fight Eagles fight. Score a touchdown 1 2 3.
Come on, surely we can do 720. Although maybe we can't.
Online for DRX.
That's with you, Ghost. Thanks for the $2. Yeah, my camera quality just being good, and then this. Right, 720 we can deal with. Surely. Surely you can deal with
It's hem
720.
low, it's hem high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly Eagles fly. On the road to victory EAGLES.
Bane is not here to try to nullify it. Showstopper goes down.
See, I don't even know who to support because I don't like the Eagles because of Ain't Me Too.
Pushes forward, finds a kill here on the media. The Armageddon
But
now
also it's the
holding,
Chiefs.
interrupting the plan. Shoves them over towards the shower side of the site. Salvo's trying to flush them out. Fragment as well is further delaying. Mako catching a glimpse here against his former cohort, his former teammate in Stacks. He's now tucked in alongside the wall. Mako swinging out, finds the timing.
Wow, what timing.
Doesn't
Gunman with the trade.
Cleans it up. Buzz fighting tooth and nail. Pushing the corner, but
Freeing
Carpe
1v2.
fire. Bails them out as it's now all on freeing.
Carpe freeing.
Instantaneous with a headshot, but
Tuck into
Carpe,
lamps.
can he save them once more? Goes
Oh.
to the swing. Attack into the shoulder. The orbital strike pushes him out.
Oh
And
my god, Carpe wins it.
done. Overtime. This series, this map is not done yet.
Can you believe it? Carpe does it again! The hero plays for T1 have given them new life, have sent us into yet another overtime. Thought maybe Freeing had it after that one tap, but the orbital strike is set up perfectly for Carpe. And here we go again, folks. DRX on the attacker's side to start. T1 over to the defender's side, and it is getting loud in here.
The fans getting rowdy, the game getting a bit muddy. That's just the way we like it here at APAC. A full force from Buzz. Glass cannon as they start up on the defending side. No one going to be giving him the time of day quite just yet, though, as Showers widely ignored. Timing from Easy, just sending out that mosh.
This is a lot of space being taken, though, by T1. They've got Hookah completely locked down. They're shifting back. They're bringing Stacks over to B again.
Stealth drone not going to scout that forward position.
That's going to keep an extra player over on the
Oh,
B.
Buzz, he's done this a lot. He's punished them quite a lot for this.
Two of the highest impact players from the region last year. Saddled here at this A site with Buzz on such a deep lurk.
And just the spam means no smokes. Man, T1 are going to take us to map 5, aren't they?
Get up over the top of it as they double bounce over the top, and Freeing is able to find one.
Frames? Frames?
Back, but Buzz able to
We're
strike
going
the
back down.
Drawn out.
Yes! Yes! My final form!
Point. Still some checks and measures, however, needing to be done by T1. The wingman, the scout, close, the fragment.
Watching Buzz aim in on the second op scope in this 144p.
He gets tagged down so very low. 42 health.
Lower!
Sweeps his legs out from beneath him. Weapon now swapped. Phantom in hand. Flashback noted. Dead.
You can't even
With
see him.
Gunman cannot make it happen.
At you from a bunch of different angles to spray Bane down through that box, flush him into the waiting arms of Buzz.
How is it 144? Bro, why is it 144 even an option these days? How am I managing to stream if my internet can't handle that?
Phenomenal. Phenomenal round from T1. They were all over the map there. And DRX looked like they were playing a little
Right, I'm just going to pause it for a while. We're just going to be behind.
bit scared. Now back over to their defender's side. DRX going to try to find another
Who was the
round
sub?
to
Sorry,
send this
Dominus, thanks
in
for the
OT.
28
T1 wants
months.
to take us to split.
Yeah,
I'm
lower
kind of about it,
indeed.
but see what
You just
DRX
subbed for
has to say.
30 months. Oh, my internet is going.
Only beggars on split. Map 5s, especially in grand finals, always going to be exciting. Snakebite going to be forced out here. As T1
No, I just dropped frames for a brief second there.
play it out quietly.
But it should be
Tower's
back.
not gonna spot a
Change the
chance.
Twitch?
It's a
No,
slow
no, it's
creep.
my internet. I know I'm 30 seconds behind.
Just
Chill.
keep some attention drawn on this A side of the map.
I still don't get why people
Looks
care
like
about
joining
that.
the
Like,
rest of the
you're
squad.
watching
It's
the
huge.
game. What's it matter?
I mean, you've kept that extra player over on the A side of the map. You've bought yourself a little bit of extra attention, a little bit of extra space.
Freeing on the push forward, spotting one, but Buzz again is able to go ahead, claim his target. Molly to delay, flashback, Fishing able to find one.
What?
Gets Meteor as he TPs across the map. Makahover gonna be taken down. Buzz
GG.
able to push forward, gets himself in the backside, finds himself a third kill. Flashback continuing to fight. Comes up with another, but Buzz with a showstopper built up. Finds a fourth, now looks for the ace.
Guys, should I spoil? I'm gonna guess T1 win.
Flashback on his
So that's not
lonesome.
gonna be a surprise, is
The
it? That they win a
1v3
3v1.
Versus two of his former teammates. Can he find it? He cannot!
The tenacity of this T1 team.
Oh, DRX, you chokers. You lose 6 rounds in a row. You chokers, you. Watch the EDG coach game? Okay, I'm gonna make my breakfast, so I'll put on the EDG coach game for you. Will I be able to do that? I don't know what quality it'll be in, but enjoy it. How have they won 4 rounds?
那金东豹这队的首项局胜率是正好50%啊，半数。
哇，现在有蟒侠存在的情况下，EDG 是做了全队的强起，因为他们安设了爆能器，有一定的提款。
拼了，拼了！其实金东豹这队很明白，EDG 这进攻只能是一波团，抱着团打。
感觉要被夹 ，A 大是要考虑去顶一下的。
A 小有人在看，杰尼发现人很多，他只能打一个被搏，但是 Jacro 听说你会判官，我也会。哎，但是风刺大队好像更厉害啊！判官毕竟现在的这个削弱过之后，子弹容量比以前少了2发，容错率会低一些。
是 A 点完成爆能器的安置 ，Marco 现在离自己的神鬼布局还差1个点，
先交一个闪。 看角度还是挺刁钻，但是侧翼紫烟这个位置没有人能架得住啊。风刺还是会多多少少有点问题。
是，不过这样的经济运营会导致，就虽然每一份都下了对方很多的枪啊，但可能整体上算下来还是下一轮 EDG 会比较吃亏啊。
包吃亏的呀，你强骑你肯定没赢，就很亏了。
然后现在经济的劣势，站在 EDG 的视角来说，他们其实也不是很担心。 就在这张地图，你会发现非常多所谓的一些可能小技战术的一些沟通，然后临场的一些决策存在。要骑就骑到底，
还是骑。其实早期啊，在21年左右，每周有一个战术，当时风刺没削弱过。可能早期就100T 这些队伍，他们从来不一口。
下一个是谁？
来看一下这一分，还是抱团。Marco 用大招开路，神鬼不绝。 拉扯一下，哦，打掉第一个走，度手感上来了，准起来了，把这獠犬当狂徒用啊！点射来，毕小岛也在做，但他这个闪没有背掉。马狗这个闪交的位置和角度是真棒，那后续还能再用标配切一个 ，TP 再传走，他再秀，被逼不录。想去 B 小找人，但好像安装完爆能器的 Sentry 已经是没办法操作了，又是一个闪，闪了2个全白。你别说，你还真别说，假神先开路，去找，哎，但他毕竟是一把雄鹿加一把标配啊，这个远距离确实打不了。
不过 Marco 在这一轮也是秀了一波身法吧，就他这个夜路进到包点之后，确实是把局面搅得一团乱啊。
至少给队伍拼了一个能赢的机会出来。
也安置了爆能器，就这个安包的一个概率还是很高的。这几分看下来，
来看一下目前2支队伍这一回合的经济啊，因为连续的安装爆能器，包括像一些机外数的入账，所以从经济的角度来说 ，EDG 还可以，这一分也是有很多人都能起得了。
那 Baby Blue 在充能好叶灵的情况下，他其实也能够为防守端在回防的过程当中提供更多的保障。
随着这几个回合的过渡啊，基诺莫 JDG 他们也不是很缺钱。A 大这一分想打慢节奏，但这个鬼眼照了个干干净净啊。
标定很多人，知道 A 点人多。中路双门其实可能会迎来一波交火，有炮台去做双架。
对，你平心而论能感觉很明显啊。基诺莫 JDG 他们的技能收益确实很高。
桑晒又悄无声息地钻了过去，
但是还是这个中路控不住啊。其实基诺莫 JDG 是知道的，你中路可能会过人了。
A 大带着爆能器，觉得人多要去做转移，而桑晒他现在确实卡在了一个很尴尬的位置，他这把判官也很难继续去往前贴了。这是一个定点的炮台，去干涉对手的回防。
但桑晒拿到了很多个信息，这也很重要。
能听，
他知道对方大概的人在哪个方向。叶林直接笼上 A 大了，只抓到一个 Heaven。Heaven 这位置很尴尬，他只能被迫提前放出自己的巡地剑。那在常规时间内，巡地剑是好不了的 ，CT 转不好了。Margo 先把 A 小的 Baby Blue 打掉，那现在点内就只有一个星坠，只有 Jacro 这一分得硬来了。
25秒，包点已经
有一颗
回防到了。
隔点烟，有一颗隔点烟。下水道这个位置，短炮我感觉有点守不住、哦，标了个点，
右转，
右转
B，
被发现了，这个背身，哎，行，误会解除，
有惊无险啊，
误会解除了
，10秒，现在爆能器被击落在 B 小已经没机会了。
还有这判官盖着一颗烟，真的是为所欲为啊。但是爆能器已经来不及安装和捡了，这一分依然还是被基诺莫 JDG 拿下。
那4比12。现在手握8个局点的 JDG， 手握图一的优势。
对，桑晒这个玩法，虽然可能职业赛场上很少有选手像他这么极端，只起霰弹枪这样的一个情况，但是有一名选手给我印象很深，他也是玩星坠的，是 Sugar Zero 啊。早期确实他这个玩法也让很多人得到了很多个星坠这个英雄的启发。
对，因为 Sugar Zero 他的那个烟位的选择是蛮灵性的，就他会有非常多的过点烟，然后去帮助自己引力身形。
是。12比4，第一张地图的盘点已经是出来了。
哇，非常好快！
右转没
勇
抓到，
往直前。
鬼眼看到这是一个假神，
开刷了 ，JK
再压交叉火力打得很完美。刚才其实也有一个很有意思的事情啊，前2天在 EMEA， 这个 Durker 装甲神还杀俩
啊，是的。
但是现在对于 EDG 来说就很尴尬了，只剩Sentry 一个人了。他能操作的事情也很有限，并且爆能器也掉在了 A 大外面。这个时候磕枪吧。
1分钟的时间，如果再转回中路再跑 A 的话，杀一个有铁骑进源，就有那么一点点的那个操作的希望，好吧？
我觉得这一把的操作的希望就是把人全打完啊，只有这一种选择了，下包不太现实了已经。宇宙分裂都连接了，尊重拉满了。但是这个墙你不好过啊。有把狂徒，可以提升自己的。
终极技能要是交的话，有机会的哦。
给了，铁骑进源先给上。你交铁骑进源，我给全面封锁。哇，这全面封锁
剩余30秒，
太致命了呀 ！A 小虽然能绕。
Oh, they're losing.
关键时间只剩20秒了。
要打歼灭战吗？这个3架他有机会偷到背身，要来了。
应该会有人会看背身的，我不信他3个人只架正面。
EDG losing what?
看 Sentry 的搜点了，他现在时间非常的紧，他只有几秒钟的时间去1圈3。
看了
一个，哎呦
，OK，
但是
13比4，那基诺莫 JDG 在第一张。
They say about split only bangers, and this is.
Right, can the internet handle it now?
Best way, I think. All like everything we could ask for in the
sleep
grand
time.
finals.
DRX is a complete unknown. They've not played it yet this kickoff.
So, split last map. I mean, DRX haven't played it yet.
People have their eyes on. For T1, they comp swapped since the off-season. They came into kickoff here with the...
Let's just get it as far forward as we can, and then I'll do it. In fact, let's just watch on Twitch. That'll probably be easier.
Into Yoru Fade and keeping...
Okay, DRX T1. Can DRX not choke? Good question. I don't trust them. I don't trust them 1 iota to not choke this. And then it becomes a difficult point of like, who is the better team? Like, who is the better team? Even if T1 win this map right now, I still think that DRX are the better team. Check the map scores. What, of this? Yeah, I know. They destroyed on Lotus. They destroyed on Abyss, got destroyed on Lotus. Fracture was probably not this close, to be honest. It didn't feel that close. And Bind was a bit of a mess that they choked away and lost 6 rounds in a row.
There's only so many different util combinations. There's only so.
How did DRX going from E12 to losing 14-12? Because it's DRX. I don't know what you want me to say. So EMEA starts at 5, as it always does. Team Vitality versus Team Liquid. Surely this is a good game. Surely, right? Surely.
Regions, it's pretty stiff, so you want to have as much of that upper hand as possible.
Let's win today, so we don't have to play Vitality or G2 or someone like that.
Oh, look for Jesus! Thanks for the 6 months.
What do you think of Nongshim so far? Do you think not making Bangkok might be good for them in the long term to tidy things up a bit?
I think you could argue that. I think they're a team that maybe needs a bit more time in the oven. They need to figure out what they want to do, whether they still want to lean into Neon or not.
Doesn't matter who's better when they are the 7th and 8th best in Shanghai. Also RRQ will be the 2nd beat in APAC.
You think Liquid are better than both of these teams?
He's going to be able to double dive with the raise and things like that. I expect a lot of hard executes from DRX. I expect them to try to control that B main space as well with the salvos, for example.
Yeah. So much is riding on Meteor on this chamber. I mean, it's going to be a hard game against Breach Teo. They have a lot of util to force you away. He has to hit those shots to win the game.
We're on the 5th map now of the grand final.
Okay, map 5. Pacific always feels like their grand final is a full best of 5. I don't actually think that's that crazy of a take, to be honest, that these might be the 7th and 8th the best teams. I think it's a little harsh on DRX. Because I think they've shown the ability that they can play better. But will they is the question.
In the center, all for the title of the best team in BCT Pacific kickoff, for that #1 seed going into Masters Bangkok, for all the glory that comes along with it. Let's jump into this pistol. DRX first on the attack.
Looks like a fast A hit. A lot of players coming through. The Carpe and Buzz gets the opening kill.
Okay.
Huge stand for him there in heaven.
Not skipping a beat after that last round, the previous map, Buzz.
So, again, we've got DRX on the attack. Haven't seen them on this map. It's not a great start. I love it when Breach is left with a stun. Unused stun. Fucking love that.
They tried to bail them out, is able to find one, swaps over onto the ghost damage. Not going to be suffered, but still has his work cut out for him. The linger in the smoke. Carpe drifting away as it gets.
I fucking love it when no Breach util is used and 3 players have died. Like trying to aggro in.
Saw a bit of a fake, but nobody really.
Remember the Achilles cast on Masters Final? I thought they really dropped the ball when Achilles didn't cast the Shanghai Final.
Fault line to the corner, nothing noted. Stacks to send out a shot, giving away at least position of 1.
I mean, the answer was probably going to be never, to be honest, because you had Bren and Sideshow and you had Pansy and Hypok. But obviously with Hypok gone, I feel a bit bad for Pansy, really, because she's kind of been, you know, I mean, obviously I feel worse for Hypok. But, you know, I do feel bad for Pansy. She's kind of been, you know, shafted by being left with a bunch of...
God, this is played so well.
Like, will
so many
Mini go to
individuals on
Bangkok?
T1.
Will it be
It starts
Pansy
with
and
Buzz
Mini going to
finding that
Bangkok?
Big opening kill. That causes a pause.
Yeah, Baby Bay and
execute
Doug
doesn't
did
really
the
go
grand
way they
final, but
expect, and then Carpe realizes he's in a bad
I
situation.
thought that was a
gets
poor
hit
choice,
by the
because Baby
paranoia,
Bay,
and just steps into it, knocks two
you know,
down.
I mean,
And
he'd been
then
casting
Izu
for
there
like a couple months at
gets
that
the
point.
spot in the Bane
You
at
know, and he
A,
was very
at A
green.
heaven, and says, okay,
And
I'm
I
just
think that
gonna
was
back
pretty
off.
clear.
If he comes around the corner,
I think
got
he's
the
gotten
classic, I can
better as
right
time
click.
goes on,
If
but
he goes down the ropes, I can just mirror his movements throughout the snake bite, get the vulnerable, get the finish. Good start for T1. Meteor watching mid here. The sniper gets the first kill with the Marshall. Immediately TP's back.
Steel Pansy was pretty fun, but I feel like Steel was a much better caster for the bad games than he was for good games.
Headhunter bullets, however, not quite flying straight as they would like. Is Buzz
What?
from a hot start?
Are we gonna lose another second
Ends
round?
up getting taken down, and that's going to be a player advantage, as well as this Guardian now scooped up. Flashback likely would love to pass this over, and does so. Now into the hands of Mako. DRX give themselves an opportunity, and surely
Liquid's glue field advantage gives them at least a 40% chance against every team except for the anti-glue monitors. Vitality SNDEDG. We saw G2 get down and
Pretty hard to
dirty with
believe
Sen.
that it could end up that way. Izu tucked in the corner. He's not up on top of the box.
I can see. I mean, I kind of feel like EDG, yeah, just have the aura of. I mean, the EDG, they can throw it back to when they were a glue team as well, though. Like that's the advantage EDG have. Like their IGL is nobody. You know, they ain't struggling with being in a glue field.
Izu shots do. Turns on the flash. Mako able to find one with the Guardian. Finds a second.
Oh no,
Already, this is
we're gonna lose
catastrophe
another
here.
second round.
Even if Carpe can win this out in the 1v3, the economy will have crumbled, in the cam around the back tells all.
Do you save here?
That's a paranoia.
Do you want?
With everybody so spread out on a DRX, you would think at best you're going to find one.
Looks like, given the odds, Bulldog just retrieving it, holding on to it, is going to be the play call here. T1 not going to find that hot start that they wanted on this map.
Well, that was rough. I mean, Buzz, don't. This is why you don't buy a Guardian second round. It's always trolling. For what the reason you just saw is Guardian against classics, people running around, not always the best. And then when you die and they pick up a Guardian against rifles, very good.
That's fine. Sure, you get paranoia, I think, a little bit off with those headhunters, but for Buzz to whiff like that on that flanking maneuver, that's what really kind of breaks this round open. Give that Guardian to Mako, and he's going to put it to damn good use. Back over towards the A side, seemingly. Oh, we're waiting for Hyunmin to make his way over there. Take a few extra seconds. Buzz gonna go out on a bit of a peak. He's got that Bulldog now.
That's clear it out, though.
Yep.
A little bit more. Ooh, a little bit of spray here from Hyunmin through that smoke. Down to 85. Paint gel needs to be fairly shallow. Hyunmin takes a little bit of damage, but Buzz is able to find one, making up for the shortcomings of the previous round. Gets them an early advantage once again. Drops down. This site very much occupied here by T1. Izu just tucked away, playing this tiny little pocket inside the vent.
Just trying to figure out exactly how they want to work.
Okay, we're gonna get another eco.
Get a pretty deep trip.
They find the first kill.
But if a timing push coming up from those ropes, connection off that flash.
There's 4 people here. I mean, this trip really doing that much for them? Because if Itsu just, like, you know, jumps, he's got a classic, so I assume he'd just jump up on the rope and
first position.
Right click.
Hyunmin, what is
I mean,
that?
that always helps.
Dropping shots.
Okay, they should be fine.
Finishes off Buzz. Stack's now looking for a bit of a timing, pushes forward, is able to find one. Hyunmin going to be taken down, but it's just he and Carpe left. Swaps the weapons, is out into the open. Gunned down by flashback. Carpe now. Not a sheriff, just a ghost. As the camp gets cleared, flashback greets him with a bullet between the eyes. DRX will gain
First gun round. Let's get into it.
Starting to get pretty scrappy. A lot of back and forth there.
An op. An only op for D1.
Trying to find a little bit of extra space, just enough of a window.
That was a fortunate kill.
I don't understand how the Vandal works like that, but Hyunmin, tip of the cap to you. Sigh of relief from flashback. Rest of the team trying to get him fired up. 6-1 already. Buzz is having a tremendous
Meteor
day.
op on A.
81 kills coming into this map. Has really picked it up where he had struggled previously against Gen G.
I don't really get this chamber setup, I'll be honest.
Time around.
we were playing this angle right next to our TP.
If this map ends up getting away from him, away from the second round, it's going to be something that's going to be lingering on his brain for quite some time, you would suspect. Stack up here on
Nice
the
flash.
Hyunmin has the timing, has the shot.
Hyunmin looking pretty nice.
Well,
and the nade hits Buzz in the head.
Gets him a third. Hyunmin still electric.
So nice util by Bane.
Unnoted, unscouted, but I mean nullified.
Nice from Hyunmin. Good
Not gonna
entry.
get any use realistically here unless Hyunmin goes pushing forward in through mail.
It was that
So
coordination
this will be
the paranoia to clear the back
maybe
of the
an
pillar,
eco.
and then the flash
Let
to
me
make
get
sure
it.
that
I mean, they
anyone's
might
up
not.
on the rafters, that they're going to be blinded as well. So that's a great 1-2 punch from Mako and Bane to set up Hyunmin.
One of Razor. Hyunmin should probably be running around.
His Meteor pretty far off.
They're gonna have plenty of money. He really should be just jumping around, sprinting around, trying to find him, and he probably will.
Oh, he's been spotted.
My goodness.
9 HP, tries to retreat, the repeat.
Wow, and he gets the kill. I mean, that's massive.
Meteor not going to be carrying over.
So now they get Razor. They get rid of the op, but that probably means this will be a save.
And T1, economy broken down.
I mean, Buzz has ult as well, but
Well, Desk was talking about it, that Meteor's got a frag on this chamber. And that's one of those moments, those mistakes that you can't afford to have. That is unbelievably costly. Great recognition, though, by Hyunmin. He is really on point today.
so on
DRX is
eco,
starting to run away with
they're on
this.
max loss bonus,
A
but
Bucky, a Stinger, a smattering of guns for the side of T1 to try to see if they can thrifty their way back into this match. The Chamber locking down the A side this time. Flash with some confirm.
Oh,
that spotted Izu.
That's the reveal onto Izu, swinging off the corner, Stacks
I mean,
dead.
Hyunmin
Hyunmin
again.
is just absolutely on one. It's Buzz.
so we
Noted
see
here in
Buzz
mid,
crossing.
sends the boom bot.
We know that at
Knows
least
about
one guy is
flashback
on
the
site.
position. Maybe he did see him in transit.
Probably
across the
figure out the
mail.
setup at this
Either
point.
way,
Meteor doesn't
just
get
a
up the
stinger.
ult up.
Doesn't want anything to do with this side of the map, so he's going to counter rotate back across to try to reinforce Meteor's position.
I'm a little unsure.
DRX assessing.
What do you think of this kickoff as a whole? Definitely better than last year, Emo. We had some really great games.
So you at least have some comfort that they're not
Yeah, I think it's better for a couple of reasons. One, I think the
Bouncing forward. Buzz just having to backpedal.
last year it was in a shorter period of time as well.
Taken down. Hyunmin, however, able to find one flashback.
I think it being him not using the Razor here is kind of a win as well.
Maybe another 4K as Meteor revealed. Ping down, it will be flashback instead. Once again,
Yeah, I
no
think it's
survivors
been
left.
pretty good.
DRX, no
It's
mercy
helped that there's
shown.
been a couple teams that
Move
look
up 4-1.
in like late season form.
You gotta pause that timer.
Like I would say these are both teams that are
Right
good,
ball
but they
here,
look like
4-T1.
early season good teams.
Can't let this get
I think
any
that's the
further out of
thing. Whereas I
control.
do think that
Same
G2
exact
Vitality,
scoreline.
like the difference is they look more. Even Sen when they played against G2, it looks kind of more mid-season, late season form. Like, because at Masters Madrid, there really only was Genji and Sen who looked... In my opinion, these are the only two teams that looked any good. Right, PaperX had some okay maps, Loud had some okay maps, but they were inconsistent at best. And I would say they weren't even that good quite a decent amount of the time. Like, these two were the only good teams. Now, going into Madrid, going into Bangkok, sorry, you know, Sen looked good enough in that grand final. G2 have obviously looked good throughout for the most part, maybe other than the grand final, but they still won. Vitality so far have looked pretty convincing. EDG looked pretty rough at first, but then after getting beat by Trace, then looked pretty good. Trace, for the most, for their part, generally looked pretty solid.
Since then, even when he's been called upon to just save a gun, he couldn't do that, so need him to come up big here.
Does the call to buy that next operator further away. We'll have a tour de force going into the next round, pretty much no matter what you would suspect is, flashback. Spotted out. TP gonna be taken here as Buzz, I mean, just nowhere else to go. Just trying to get himself into a corner. The paranoia connects, he's fully blinded up. Taken out of the sky. Speaking of sky, Stacks swinging, finding one. Hyunmin gonna be put down. Showstopper no longer in the equation, but the rolling thunder from Bane certainly is. Trailblazer will spot out freeing. Kites back into the smoke. Smoke spotting nothing.
Freeing is being so annoying here.
Oh, but what? There's nothing off it. There's no one to follow up on that.
Meteor now caught. Mako still here, lurking down below.
I mean, they're gonna win the round.
Strikes again. Carpe gone. For Izu, he's in a committed position. Needs to try to fight his way out. Now he is all on his lonesome, but it's
Mako just swinging from side to side, taking people's heads off. And now this will be another eco.
And that's just a great
I mean, you know, using. I don't know how we haven't used a Razor in that round. That's kind of strange. Why are we holding on to it? But
Flashback able to claim that kill.
you know, why are we not entering with the Razor? I don't know. But
with freeing being so annoying here, over at the bottom.
I guess they've still got it. So.
He's just playing it so nicely, not giving them anything, just baiting them.
How will DRX throw this map?
And then the round just
Green, get some fucking kills.
Try to regroup and press. Mako's so consistent, so sturdy as always. Sheriffs abound. Obviously the chamber uses the headhunter, but see if Carpe has a little more magic in store for us just yet.
Back. Porta Force is also in play. There it have been the first shot going wide. Meteor does manage to hit that.
Okay, you realize where this is. And Mako with the TP. I don't think he heard it.
Put Freeing down on the floor, but they need so much more than that.
A little double swing there.
The last one standing. Bane one tap being taken down by the Sheriff in hand.
Okay, they know where he is. This should be
the ones that are going to be
impossible.
Jiggle Peak spotting nothing, sends out the flash. No real confirmation off of it. Gun barrel should have been spotted there at the end. Certainly spots that Jiggle Peak. They're expecting a little bit further forward, but flashback is still going to be good for
okay, 6-1 DRX looking pretty good right now. I mean, they finally used that Razor, which helped them. They dealt with the danger. Mako's little TP.
Just enough. Get Mako past the pillar.
Could Freeing get some fucking kills though?
Opens up just enough. Okay, Meteor hits a nasty shot, but Mako TP's through. He's able to get that extra angle so that tour de force can't just completely barricade the entrance from Garage. And then from there, this is cleanup duty for DRX.
Okay, 6-1 next gun round. Meteor again on the up.
Now you got to start
Chamber not really giving them too much right now.
Composition change worth it here for T1. You know, yesterday, yes, you lost, but it was an overtime.
Oh, I think he saw the chamber there too.
Needed to be made. I think a lot of people wanted to see Meteor on chamber, but his aim has been a little bit shaky today.
They're really trying to get this util out of Carpe. They're the back paranoia across.
Oh, and he still kills him. Oh, the nade gets a kill, and Mako misses the TP. Okay, a rough round here from DRX, but not the best.
There for Freeing as he gets one away from having that Armageddon online, but now the Seeker about to tell all, reveals the position of flashback, and Meteor this time can put the op to good use. T1, a fantastic, clean reply. They get themselves a second round win.
Another messy round again. Let's see DRX.
No doubt about it. And Buzz is
I'd like to see them again.
Here.
Maybe work the map a little.
A bit of a
try and take some mid.
Bit of a miscalculation from Carpe. I saw this yesterday on Split that
Yeah, this would have been an ugly
still
round.
has a few awkward timings with when
You
he
know,
thinks
no
he's safe to
no
teleport,
flash here for the
when
second
he's
part.
actually not.
No,
A few weird smokes that I saw.
you know, just
Overall,
Mako
today's
TPing
quite
bad.
good. I haven't seen too many utility
Get
mistakes.
killed by a
That one right there,
nade.
able to be
Not great.
bailed out by Buzz.
Let's see how much more T1 can get in this half.
Okay,
Right
we
now
are
they're
gonna
down
go
by
for a
4.
little
That's
mid
with
play.
Freeing having 0 kills, 0 assists. The impact from the Tejo that we've been
Dog
seeing
comes
in
out
previous maps,
very
not
early on
being
A.
found at the moment, but
He's
despite
nothing.
that, the efforts of
Then again, I mean,
Small
DRX are
splash
playing
back
at such a speed.
been enough to keep DRX in a very solid position.
He was plus 22. Oh, goodness.
Buzz getting around the back.
Like, look, he's just instantly sprinting here. I'm not worried about this kind of second late lurk-up at all. I mean, he hasn't put cages down, which probably helps.
Again, crashing across him and swings out of the smoke. Simplified 1, but they go unscouted here at the bottom as Izu comes up with 2.
Oh,
gets himself
what?
a third. As it's now on Mako. Up in hand, the flick not connecting. Mako trying to force him out of the corner, cannot make it happen. The nade from Buzz will take him down in T1.
Okay, chill, DRX. Just have a little bit of chill, will you?
So freaking difficult to deal with.
Have a little.
He is so smart and he's so clean with his aim. Doesn't really need too much Viper util here to do this. Just shutting him down.
I mean, that's crazy, to be fair, but
It's
even
3
so, it's
before
just
he
like, I
finally
feel like
cleaned
it's so
up.
easy to read,
Nothing
because
Mako
like,
can
as
do
soon
there,
as you
just a
make
shake of the head.
noise,
Now the T1 fans have something to cheer about.
as soon as you make noise, it's like, oh yeah, they're just running it down again. And they're just gonna run it down again. Like, can we have a sight hit, like, with 30 seconds left?
6-6. Meteor watching the smokes.
Able to get across. As that's just going to be a clear out. Don't mind the ops. It's all going to be fine. Showstopper sent. Gunman taking low stacks. However, somewhere off screen, he's killed off 2.
Like, we've got a raise up here. We're just running through a Viper wall on A. What are we doing, man? This is who DRX are. They are a team that, like, for 5 rounds will play very good, like Valorant. Like, they'll know where each other are. They'll swing for each other. They'll put util for each other, and it's all very nice and it's all very good, right? And then we'll have 5 rounds of just utter shit. Of like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, none of this makes any sense. Like, what are you doing? And like, normally, most teams, I think, change like that from map to map, right? Like, they don't know how to properly play a map or something like that, right? You'll often see it in between maps. Not like 5 rounds happens and then 5 other rounds happens and just it randomly fucking switches. Maybe you could read into this that the first, you know, 5-6 rounds are from the coaches, and then the next 5-6 rounds are Mako, and this is the problem. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'm not in the meetings. I don't know. But I think it's just like,
Hope that we can get it here in the replay.
slow it down. Right, yeah, take a timeout. Holy shit, take a timeout. This is as rough as it gets.
Another devastating start to a solid-looking recovery. Oh, just plays it so.
You can't find magic without taking a few risks. Bro, they're just running through a Viper wall onto a site. Straight away. They're making a ton of noise.
There you go.
Then waiting 5 seconds, and then just running through a Viper wall. With their duelist just fucking chilling. In ramp.
DRX play Tory clean Valorant. They can't play once an ounce of slime is split. Fucking aristocrats don't know how the peons get down. Bug up Liquid.
Why is everyone a Liquid fan all of a sudden? You were never a Liquid fan, Zoltox. Kexi, I'll give you. He was there from day one. Who even is Liquid's coach, by the way? Whoever, I don't know who Liquid's coach is, but whoever they are, they deserve some credit.
Make his way over. Why not get the opportunity?
Zoltox erasure, they can't lie.
As the neural theft, if there's a kill that can be found, judge for stacks. They're stacking in towards mid. I like this from T1. I think this is good anticipation of a.
Oh, is it the guy
possible
from
change of
Job
play
Life?
DRX.
Is that who it was?
Nothing coming out of it. DRX for now. Pressuring B, but man.
Flashback.
Yep.
It's around this corner. The camp set up. Goes for it. Ooh, just
I mean, they still haven't got a ton of
Void's getting taken down. Still thrown now. Moving forward.
still haven't got like a ton of value from the chamber, I would say, in general. And, you know, we're on round 11 in their defense side, so that's maybe not ideal. Okay, at least we are pausing a little bit. But okay, Dog sees a Raise Omen. What's our reaction to that? Surely we don't just exec. So we try and bait out some util, but we use Omen Flash and Tail Missiles. We use maybe a bit too much in terms of baiting it out. And we go in for the second phase. It works, I guess.
Pushes up, finds him with a stinger, but now Carpe looks to refill that space. Mako trades it out from backside. Spike now going to be picked up as the neural theft gets invested. Buzz immediately having to back away.
Oh, the nade slightly missed.
Health remaining on him. The op in hand. He actually going to try to go for this peek. He does. The flashback just takes his head off.
See, T1 I feel like are just the same team. But it just depends whether they hit the shots or not. Like, I just feel like they're just like okay. You know? Their setups are okay. Their team play is okay. Their player skill is good. But if their player skill abandons them,
just a little bit of trigger discipline issue for Izu.
like, you know what I mean? They're just like a kind of.
Pull it while he was
They're just like who they are.
Not sure what the panic was there.
You know, like they're.
Meteor missed a big op shot.
They have good players, but they don't do anything spectacular. You know, you aren't often coming away watching a T1 game thinking, "Whoa."
Basically, GG. T1 really hasn't been able to find a way to break through there. Mostly just been about getting them ahead of even getting to a position where they can really get into anything resembling a post plant. Everybody being pushed back.
The Euro ISO maps are good. That's probably fair. Yeah, they've had some nice
they can do to recontest this
Euro ISO stuff, but we've seen Euro ISO be good as well before.
Not really interested in messing around with it too
I guess they played it on Lotus, but I'm still not fully convinced that on Lotus it will work. I'm still not fully convinced, but maybe. I mean, I know it worked against DRX, but I mean, you know, against a team that isn't shit at half the time.
I'd be trying to attack towards Meteor.
Okay, after the timeout, we thankfully decide. Oh, thank God! I thought he hit that shot. We are struggling on this A exec though. Oh my God, Meteor! Oh my God, bro! Team Heretics have a slot on their team for you.
Aftershock now to try and delay the Buzz, just pushing past this one.
Wow, nice play, Buzz.
Registering it. It's up along to the wayside. Is Spring forced out of the smoke, forced to look every which way, and Buzz will take him down.
Okay, 7-5.
DRX in the lead. The T1, they keep it close. They keep it competitive as they now move over all.
7-5. Do I trust T1 in any way, shape, or form to win enough rounds here? Do I trust DRX to not choke? God, we might go to like overtime because both teams just refuse to win. You know what I mean? We might just be passing it back and forth between these teams. How do Valor players get washed so quickly? So now we've got the 8 teams. I can start thinking about that top 10. I mean, players who will be in there. Leaf. Kang. Zekken. Kiko. Freeing. Durka. Trex, maybe? I think I'm probably on the Trex train. Like the last, there's gonna be a couple slots that are definitely gonna be tough. But It's gonna be I mean, Hyunmin is an interesting choice. Hyunmin would definitely be on the watch list, as would Smoggy. Safe.
Buzz out in front, 13-8-2, despite some of the early issues that we had seen.
Trent.
Still has been an absolute force for T1.
Yeah, whatever
Your top
happens,
5
Buzz
should be
has
Keiko,
really stepped
Nuts,
it up.
Patty, Camo,
tremendous
Kamek,
day as
and
their
if it
primary
isn't,
duelist.
you're a liquid hater more than egg.
Top in the charts for them. Meteor trying to play up that flash.
The flash coming through, Meteor does get dinked, but he does manage to find Hyunmin.
I don't think Jomo's been
So
that
about
amazing,
damage
to be
dealt
honest, this far.
And Stacks has the heals bought.
Number 9, Chichu.
The selfless leader.
Bro, that take aged pretty well, I think.
Puts Meteor back up
Chichu,
the board,
my
but
goat.
just a single
It
bullet
aged
remaining.
terribly
Hunter.
at Madrid, but I was
Ooh,
just...
that right click
It was one of those
so
things
much.
like... Your kids are gonna love it type stuff.
Scoops up the ghost.
Right there.
Back right off, but now he's kind of trapped. He's gonna need a little help.
Finds his way out of it. Mako
Okay, nice little reaction by DRX.
rotates across.
Go picks up a
grabs the
ghost.
for himself.
Was it really worth that?
Carpe sends out a
Risk?
couple
I don't
shots his
know,
way,
but
now
okay.
creep forward down in towards the sewers here. There's a smoke on a mid, just flashback. Sitting here for the moment, the cam still toggled. The stealth drone checking over towards
I want
Vomit.
Chichu...
Nothing
I still
to
can't
note.
believe they haven't made a...
There's a spot out, Buzz.
I can't believe they didn't make a Chichu kicking away
Waiting the salvos, holding
the
back.
molly.
The dart now removed.
As a spray or a card or something. Oh my god, what a
What
shot.
is that hit? Finds him in transit.
Oh,
Mako,
Mako.
however, gonna be forced
Oh,
away.
he used the flash a
Turn
little
away
early.
little bit shallow,
He missed.
But only 12 seconds remaining as they bring the spike forward through Mail in towards heaven. Time is ticking. Mako, he can win that fight. Maybe he can delay, but he cannot. And Bane.
Time?
Here
Oh
into
my
the corner.
God.
I don't believe they have it. Do they have it in time?
Oh my god.
God.
What a narrow margin. T1 avoiding the Melons allegations. Get the spike planted in time. And they close out the pistol. 5 for 5 in the series.
His face.
One away from tying us up.
I'm pretty sure I made the same face that Stacks just did there. That was absolutely as close as it gets. There's a little bit of wonkiness in this round with Meteor getting trapped. And nobody really able to bail him out from the rest of T1, but Stacks there just kind of realized, okay, we're running out of time. If we're gonna go B, I have to just W key through and win a big battle against Mako, and he does. Great round from him. He's always so good on this map for T1. Bane, though, able to use
I love it
the
when people
util to
don't plan
scoop
in
up
time,
and
it's
A
melons.
little bit closer to that rolling
I mean,
thunder.
but that's just like the scene
feels like they could do it
getting
even
older,
faster.
I think, right? Like
Way out.
that's the scene
Maybe
using
some
its
kind of
own
crunch
references
towards A main.
rather than, you know, using references from other games
Now,
and stuff. You
DRX
know,
is
we're
happy.
getting old,
Map
guys.
a little bit. Try to see if they can find some room to maneuver. Camera here will give a lot away. Flashback, oh boy.
Desperately needs to clear the dog, and he cannot. Still just, he's actually still playing around that. This is not going to be able to find anything on the back end. Flashback, Hyunmin both get taken down.
Yeah, we're getting our own Valorant lore. You know, the in-jokes are coming from inside the scene itself.
Salvo the delay, the spray into heaven, Meteor takes out Freeing. As Mako and Bane find themselves tucked alongside the ramp.
Do you think Kankang's still a top 3 player? I think Kankang probably will get into my top 3.
Options, the playbook
I think.
looking a bit empty here at the moment.
I don't think that is that a I think that's a pretty
Seems like T1
standard take. I actually don't even know who will, he might even be number 1, to be honest.
Potentially in flawless fashion.
Just looking for exits. Nobody comes your way. Side of the spike.
I was looking for some kills, but there you go. Okay, flawless going to be denied away. There's a little bit of a stun, but everybody tucked back around the corner. Spike death here for the side of DRX. We're tied up at 7-7.
This has been quite a
Okay,
match so
7-7.
far, but that round there, just T1 taking their time in the beginning of the round, barreling through.
Watch Vitality lose to
Playing off
Trace.
each
I
other
mean, they
pretty
already
nicely
have
here.
one.
TPing up into rafters to cause a little bit of a decoy.
Leaf is your number 1? I think Leaf would have been my number 1, maybe before that last game.
Carpe does?
3-9.
I mean, he'll still be definitely up there. Don't get me wrong.
He's an assist machine today. What, he had 18 on the first map?
Something like that.
Around Lotus? It was, yeah.
Why is no one writing Aspas? Because it's only players who are going to Bangkok.
First buy for the side of DRX. Plenty of firepower, however, in the hands of T1 as Hyunmin just going to be Forced away for the moment.
Now you're throwing some different looks here at DRX. I mean, Stax send the dog out towards A Heaven, making a bit of a noise towards mid.
All missiles away.
Bombs exchanged. Salvo to try to slow up the approach.
Forced out the TP, but maybe a re-clear of space here for T1. Stax maybe dueling freeing. Oh, human. Gunman.
Gunman!
Literal just
What is
3
going on
dry
there?
fights, wins.
Oh, what?
3 kills found! Because that is an explosive way to just open up this anti-bonus.
Aspas will be in Bangkok for vacation.
Good God.
Unbelievable. Now just Stax and Carpe worlds apart.
Yeah, Fung Fung I think is
Drift across the
probably
spot.
Trace's best play.
Flashback not going to be able to find the adjustment. Gunman, however, I think is hungry for it.
I must wait a moment.
So I'm 3 away from having this ultimate online.
But Kai is
I'm
also
not
an
gonna catch
acceptable
anything.
choice. You think it's Kai?
4K. Carpe across
I mean,
the
it's been
map.
so long since China. I'm gonna have to go back and
Deny
watch the
the
China
ace.
games.
DRX right now not going to be concerning themselves with minor accolades like that. The lead is what they want, and the lead is what they shall have.
So much
8 to
Valorant.
7.
When did China end? It ended what, like 2 weeks ago?
And barring a death from onto Mako here, it's looking like a flawless as well.
It feels like an age ago since I watched Wolves
I
lose.
mean, what do you do? Gunman and
Remember Wolves?
hitting shots like that.
Anyone else remember
Sets his
Wolves?
rounds over.
Oh, if he swung a little faster, maybe. Either way, let's see the replay on that.
Yeah, please and thank you.
Oh, just great readjustments. And the flash from Stax a little bit too shallow.
So clean.
Very clean 4K pickup. Now 2 away from that showstopper.
Carpe on for a
just
pie,
halfway
maybe?
mark.
Freeing, bro. Get some kills.
This is if
Holy
Freeing starts
choke.
Picking it up here for DRX. Be a real different story.
Has to stop shy on the blast packs there. As the Trailblazer looks to lead the charge. Mako.
Oh, they what? Everyone's stunned?
Pushes up into the cage.
I mean, you have a tough job here, Flashback, on your own. The missiles are good, though.
The smokes without the paranoia.
Camera taken out.
And without the camera. Flashback
Good
loses
delay
that.
from the missiles across the map.
It's ready to dissipate there in heaven.
Oh,
Mako
yeah.
around the corner.
You have
Clearly
Razor.
panicking. Cannot study the aim. Paint shell. Check down underneath rope.
Showstopper.
Pushes them back away. Couple shots ringing out. The showstopper is available, and it's going to be sent right down onto the
That
floor.
got him?
Izu dead. That's the spike planter. Killed his headman. Looks for another 4K. Nearly has the readjustment. Freeing now. Honest lonesome. Back around the corner. Goes to the
Nice
retake,
freeing. Let's go.
And finds Stax. Has him dead to rights.
Do I have a favorite full team? No, not really.
DRX now. Starting to reaffirm this lead.
Just great patience again from Hyunmin. Mako there. I think gets hit by the dog right at the last second. At first I thought it might have gotten past
Have I started
him,
doing the stats? No, I
just
haven't
got a
started doing the stats because
side-eye.
I've been doing the fantasy stuff
And Hyunmin
instead. But I
knows
will
he can
I
just
will be
wait
getting
this
on
out.
it in the next
As soon
couple
as that
days.
plant starts to come through, he's got the showstopper
I'm
available.
quite excited to do them. One guy has
One
actually
there,
offered
had a little
me,
bit more
you know, he
awareness,
said like,
might have
oh,
just
I've
gone
been
for the
keeping
fake,
track of stats
or gone for
myself.
the garage
So he
plant.
might do some of it for me, to
Maybe
be honest. Or I might just
we
steal
got
his
out of the way
once
of
I
it.
verify they're right
Say
on
for
it.
sure, of
So
course, it's tough, but
fast little,
Pressure in here.
nice play,
Singer
nice
will
play,
be enough to go
T1.
ahead and hound down Bane.
And now again, Mako in a lot of trouble.
Reach out of the fight.
He
Weapon
does have a trip
potentially
here to help
recoverable
him.
here as well, so he can push up into the smoke. The Trailblazer gives it a quick little check. As the stealth drone similarly going to be moving forward, but Mako! What an absolute beam of a shot! Repositions back sight. Has been spotted.
My
but I
God.
don't think he cares. Mako looking to try to hold the ground. Cannot.
I mean, nice
Izu
try.
comes up with a second.
2v2.
Weapon now
Oh no, I was going to say you could get Viper's Pit, but he's not. He's one off.
It's freeing. Situated here, and Flashback can't find anything. Izu taking this round into his own hands. The salvo nearly there. And freeing though.
Bro, get a kill! Come on, my points!
Comes up shy of the mark. T1 answer back. They keep things neck and neck.
that's unbelievable stuff from Izu.
Do I still have the Wolves win
Going
overlay?
huge to break this open. This is a great setup there. You're using both of the Sky and the Omen utility there to break it through. That second shot, yeah, catches Hyunmin trying to crouch spray. Then he scoops up a gun, puts it to great use.
Never used? Fuck, ban that guy. Ban that guy laughing,
T1
saying never
very much
used.
in this game. What looked like it might be DRX going up to 10, going up to double digits to shut down.
That's on a half buy as well, where they get it done. Tucked away up close. The swing out. Has to quickly reposition. Goes for it. No one there to chase. It's worth noting he's also glass cannon with this Guardian.
Get Bane. Just trying to use his util.
Oh my God!
Yes, Spring, let's go.
Spring, that is absolutely disgusting.
Goodness.
The shots weren't even going Meteor's way, but I think he just, in a panic, immediately popped the rendezvous to get the hell out of there. That is a disgusting shot.
They've been hitting those today.
I have the spike.
It is just crazy what he can do sometimes. Stacks using the dog to do a little bit of exploring. They're in, yeah, there's no way you're getting any further forward. Getting spotted by that stealth drone. If you try to push
Did we
through,
ban
you're
it?
just gonna end up getting crossfired.
Oh, Armageddon out here into mid. Seeker's gonna be let loose on the back end of this one, chasing forward as here comes Buzz bouncing up into the site. Mako, 8 left in the mag, tags up Buzz. He barely slinks around.
Hello!
Is there. Bane, however, catching a glimpse, is able to take down Carpang.
Okay.
It's freeing.
I mean, not a full thrifty win,
Very slow
but
start from him in that first half.
you know, we didn't have
Starting to come
full
alive.
guns there. We had like a
3K
couple
gets DRX
Guardians.
up to double digits.
It's a
And
big
they
win for
really need
DRX.
that
That's a
from
big shift.
Normally their best fragger. Able to finally find some value. Goodness gracious, that is
the reveal on Meteor.
That's outrageous, dude. That is absolutely outrageous. And he swoops in for the final third kill. Trying to see if they can cement this final map.
Carpe, two
Also,
off pie.
The tour de force. Meteor is going to pop that off the rip. Hero rifle for Buzz. Izu has a pit if you can get
Pin?
there.
Again, I can't see pinned stuff.
Matter of taking a little bit of extra
Fuck
control.
Wolverhampton by Ain't Me
T1's had
Too.
some good executes to clear
Hmm.
Mail and B Heaven. Trying to bait there to see if they can get player through, but the smokes. Oh, what a shot for Buzz.
Fantastic one to be found there. Hyunmin counter spraying, is able to go ahead and flush him out of the smoke. Paint Shell's now going to be let loose. A couple players low here in mid.
I haven't had a bigger betrayal since Zero Away from Kindness was cheating on the VLR pick'ems. We also need to check who's winning the pick'ems. The Americas one. We'll have to check who. Somehow Kexi is winning the fucking EMEA one, or was.
Noted there. Meteor's going to try to lead the charge, but freeing catches a glimpse. Backpedals immediately. Flash at the ready. Pop through. Nothing going to be spotted. The salvo's nearly there. The stun's going to be sent out.
Flash missed.
Catches him, slows him up. It's Mako. That next
Again, it's
smoke now
it's
sucking
good.
forward.
It's good
Salvo
missiles.
sent out. Just holding T1 at bay here in heaven. As Hyunmin slowly grips over towards stairs. Smattering of damage going to be found there. Freeing. Going to be good for one. Mako displaced.
Good jumping. Good baiting by. I say baiting. Good. He's literally being the bait. Jumping around on low HP. Now the trip is going to see the Cypher here.
Is now in play.
And you don't have great options unless you can get a neural theft to clear this.
And this trademark previously set up. Ends up giving them some cover. Making for an easy shot. Meteor takes him down. Everything now on Hyunmin.
And you just got to save, I think, on 150 credits.
Giving the money, 150 behind.
It's very back and forth. It doesn't feel like any one team is in control of any round. It does feel kind of like
T1 not going down without a fight. They are fighting tooth and nail to keep this as close as possible.
you know, like every round is just coming down to whatever. You know, just one thing.
Can they tie it?
I just love this from T1. This protect the chamber. Well, I don't know. But anyway, the protect the chamber here. Just kind of group up around Meteor and just slow creep your way around these angles. You know, Buzz finds that great opener. Sure, you can see the flashes of the barrel through that smoke. It's a little bit easier, but then you're able to get this tour de force into some spots where it can connect, where it can do some damage. And the whole time, DRX is having to respect it. They can't really
Nearly
challenge
midnight.
that
That's crazy. It's nearly
Until
midnight.
it's
But then
too
again, you
late.
are called Kangaroo Kid.
Nice idea. Like that play call from T1. Now, a little bit more of a spread of the map. Set the trademark outside of B, but I think it got noted. It got heard. Anyway, Mako has a sense of it. He put a ping right on top of it. Now again, a similar idea with the operator in Meteor's hands.
4-player cluster here into mid. Heavy presence as the trip gets cleared. Fault line sent, salvos out. Damage not going to be found.
We can see the adjustment.
So if you're in Australia, I guess America's is actually at a pretty decent time.
Last time was giving up this space, so now they're throwing a lot of util at it. The salvos, the grenades. Still, space cleared for T1.
Oh, Bane.
Angel's going to come their way, but it's held on to. As gun barrel spotted, Carpe able to find one, but do they read that Hyunmin's gotten across? Given the line that Meteor's operating on, though, I'd expect it to be maybe a little bit of an easier shot here for him, but Hyunmin does manage to take him down. Blast packs into the corner, blast pack to try to offset. Carpe stack desperately want this guy dead, but it costs him another life. Opportunity, perhaps a chance. The swing out, a timing.
Winnable.
Finds the kill.
Big Cypher.
Stacks, Izu, both going to be spotted, sprinting their way over towards this A site. Flashback's got
He beat them there. Oh, he revealed that he beat them there.
They know his position, the bite.
Snake bite is good.
Paranoia available for the retake. As Izu caught in the trap.
Oh, the trap killed him. Big Omen flash.
Needs to be the hero, but his position has been encroached upon.
Wow.
Will take him out.
Massive
DRX
round from Flashback.
Reestablish a 2-round lead.
Goes AFK.
This is just crazy. It looks like T1 has got this in the bag. They're doing such a good job of dodging the utility.
T1 choke?
The response that DRX is going to throw their way. They get up. They
Less
get
of a
the kill
choke,
at B
but
heaven, and then they pause because
I mean, getting hit by the trip
is
is
they have to go deal with him.
pretty
He
big
finds a
sad.
second. It takes 2 players to dislodge them, and as they're trying to get their bearings, they're trying to.
The Carpe got a kill? Oh, he did. No.
Space that they had originally claimed. Flashback. A thief in the night takes a kill and gets the neural theft, and then they can just track him, trace him. Falls into the Cypher utility. And it's round
Time in the
over.
UK, it's currently 1/4 to.
T1 is going to take it.
Do people say stuff like that in other countries? 1/4 to 1. I mean, I assume they would in Australia because you guys are just sun Brits. Cowboy Brits, yeah. That's what Australia is. Cowboy Brits.
Here in Seoul, South Korea at the Sangam Coliseum has been max maps, brilliant, multiple OTs, so many great plays. Just
Feel like quarter 2 is more rare in America. Quarter after is common though, at least in the Northeast.
The future is bright for this region.
Quarter after, not quarter
so many great
past.
players, so many great moments already. And we still have 2 more stages to go after this.
And we do. Another.
We say it, but in Bengali. Yeah, I didn't mean you have to say it in English. I just meant the general concept of, you know, say how you say time.
Within the garage, flashback here at backside. Mako playing forward. Decides to cut back to the opposite side of the pillar. Safer position to try to set up for the paranoia play.
Stacks could send a deep flash here to try to
Got
set
the
up this
Stacks
execute.
lurk
He's already hit
again.
mail.
Did a little nobody impression.
Hello,
Hello, are we gonna deal? You saw him fucking enter. Why did neither of you look to kill him? You can't both just keep looking this way. Who were you hoping to deal with him?
The heroics absolutely are. The plan Buzz gives him a showstopper.
Like, yeah, one of you can continue to look this way. One of you has to at least look at him.
Oh yeah, we cannot try to pull off a 2v5. Not in this situation. Mako freeing. Not that much money behind.
I would just love to watch that round from Stacks' perspective because he just pushed up mid, got into mid.
Yeah, they just thought it was a bird.
For free, completely unaccounted
Thought, like,
for.
what's that?
And
That's
when
just
the execute was going through, he
glide
sprung into
past
action
our
and found a
screen.
kill up in heaven.
But this is what he did yesterday versus Gen G, except it was over onto the B side. He got himself squeezed in.
Yes. He's got great senses on this map in particular. He just always shows up on split. He's doing it again, this time on the sky. I just awesome stuff from him. And I mean, Buzz as well has been really, really on point. Gets hit by the paranoia and is just so ready. You know, flashback trying to hold the line,
And
trying
the
to stop
stacks
the
lurk.
entrance from the garage.
As I say though, it doesn't feel like neither team has any control in this game. Like it is just, we are just going round by round into the fucking mess. The soup of what will happen is the soup. There is no
Showstoppers got a rolling thunder for Bane. Stacks one away from his Seekers.
There is no rhyme or reason to what's happening. It just happens.
A very explosive round here.
You gotta be so careful.
In America we also don't say half after or anything like that. If it's
Oh!
on half, people will just say the time itself like 12:30.
Meteor down.
Yeah, no, you're
The Jiggle
weird.
Peak getting a spot out. He goes for another one, but goes relatively unpunished. Stacks,
Oh.
however, pushes up.
Was Bane even looking the right way?
Flushed out. Showstopper now in play. Set.
He missed.
Matter of damage here on a Stacks, but kill cannot be found. As the Seeker goes chasing down through the vent. Stacks continuing to try to push up. And Mako does not react.
Oh!
The team, the round on
Kill
the
me!
is freeing straight to
You're gonna have to kill me already!
TP into the site. Flashback arriving. Able to find one. With the crucial tools that they were looking to utilize here. The Rolling Thunder. He's dead on the floor.
Wolves 1-0 down? Who are they playing?
Out. Paranoia. Sent towards Heaven as Stacks gets ready to strike. This time, however, a little bit whippy. A fadeaway on the guiding light. Just trying to keep their
What's going on? As I say, there is no rhyme or reason to this. It is just...
The time is ticking. And Hyunmin still
It is just a random soup.
Can Flashback deliver anything? No. Hyunmin now with everything to do. The young rookie in his first grand final, dancing around the site, frantically looking for anything that he can get, but he's going to get a face full of shorty. As Carpe.
Why am I getting lied to? Wolves 0-0 I've got here. Wolves 0, Blackburn 0.
Brilliantly. The way that they bait out the Showstopper here. Okay, Hyunmin, you hit a nasty one tap. Phenomenal. Stacks gets a kill. Hides
It just
behind
feels
the
like, again, we are
platform,
just...
sends out the Seekers.
It is just
Seamless bullets to the
1v1 fights.
Showstopper.
Look at...
Those
Everything's a
Seekers connect on the
1v1 fight.
Mako.
Everything
Gets
is a
up there, gets the
1v1 fight.
kill, breaks things open.
All of those replays.
And then it's a cleanup the rest of the way. Carpe getting into it. Showstopper still for Buzz. Of course, the
Yesterday you say
Rolling Thunder
T1
run
would
away
be
from
bad
another
after
Armageddon
such a
for
long
free.
series. What now? I mean, I don't think they're playing particularly well. I just think DRX aren't that great.
To my count, if it is correct, I have never heard Carpe.
But yeah, this is good stamina by them. I'll grant them that.
Stealth drone not going to be spotting out much of anything there. Triple presence in towards mid. Mako alone on the B site.
Right,
Spike still
we've
dropped
got some
outside
ults.
Ramen.
Freeing's one off ult,
Unbelievably
breach ult,
crucial
raise
round
ult.
for DRX. The money is barren. There's not much left behind this spy. If they can't get this round, it's going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel to put together a buy. This time, no quick tap for Hyunmin. Oh my
He
God.
just sends it. He just sends it and Hyunmin runs into him and gets the trade. That's actually really good by Hyunmin. But like that, right? Like that's just such a like random idea. Like it doesn't feel set up with the rest of the team at all. It doesn't feel particularly synergized.
Around the back, freeing. Wanting to go for the peak. Does so. Is only able to find one. Flashback, flush down. Carpe comes
Like
away with
now
the
we breach ult in.
Sends out the paranoia. It's close, however, Meteor. Regains the sight. Smoke coming through. Carpe just around the corner. 6 HP. Tries to push up.
Like why? Why?
Lonesome. Was the back-to-back hero that T1 desperately needed.
Meteor's
Now
shooting
he's got to
ghosts.
plant the stick coming through. Can he make it happen again? Fault line. Not
Oh.
Mako will. DRX.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like with just random things are happening.
Point. One round from claiming the trophy for themselves. And for T1.
This is just honest
one
Valorant.
round from taking us into
Maybe it is honest Valorant. I don't know.
Oh boy. This is so close. The reactions from Carpe and Stacks are good. Hyunmin, you can't stop the guy. Freeing there Finds a good timing, and then Mako.
Show, I want to see. I want
to
to see Meteor shoot up. Why is he going into that smoke? What are we doing?
And Meteor just stuck in a corner. Not much.
Okay, one chance to win it. Freeing has ult.
Here we go.
Of course, Stacks is fucking lurking again.
Comes down to this, and look at T1. They're sending the Armageddon out towards Stacks.
Armageddon off the rip here on a Stacks. He realizes that he's not safe.
Oh my god.
Manages to escape the flashback. He's absolutely massacred them.
Well, that's one way of winning. That's a fitting way for this game to end. A fucking random spray through a Cypher cage. What a fitting way for DRX to win.
This DRX look to rip out the pages. Carpe has fallen. Flashback the only casualty thus far. As Stacks has everything to do, but no way to make it happen. DRX reclaim their throne in Asia. They lift their first trophy in Pacific history. They are your 2025 kickoff champions and your #1 seed for Pacific at Masters Bangkok.
My god, just saying
Finally, they have done it. 3 years into VCT Pacific and DRX.
Well, it was a good game. How did Freeing do? Give me the all maps. Tell me how my boy did. F5. Why is it slightly going down? Why does the screen like slightly move? VLR, they won VLR, trust me. Let's see this guy's Bangkok team rankings. Vitality G2, EDG, Sen, DRX, T1, Trace, Liquid. Okay. I agree with okay. Oh, there we go. 81 and 66. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay, let's take a look at the pick-em group. Oh, well, the EMEA one isn't done. But is Kexi still in the lead? Yep. If he just would have had some fucking faith, he could have been way up there. In fact, I bet he could have been #1 in the world. Oh, maybe not. Not quite. Because this guy also went Liquid. Wow. We found a bigger Liquid fan than Kexi. Holy fuck. We found the one Liquid fan bigger than Kexi. Look at China. Pick'em. Leaderboard. Group. Mortius. And Byzantine Streams. Pretty good. Are you on the global one? You are. Mortius. Byzantine. Both of you there. Right. In Americas, who won that? Pick'em. Leaderboard. Group. Silwin. Embarrassing for the Americans here. 4 EMEA people predicting your own region better than you can. Rough. I mean, how is this guy top? He had EG in the top 4. How have you got there? We're nowhere near the top in terms of the overall. And none of us are even barely on there. That's embarrassing. There's Silwin. He huffing that Jacob? Yeah. Wait, who was top in Pacific? We didn't do too well here either. Brusok, the only good one. And even then he had the wrong team going into the final. Jesus, we all did pretty rough, not gonna lie. Lack is in there. Magnum on 185. Not bad from Magnum. A decent effort. What did I get? I mean... Woof. Absolute woof. Let's see how I did in all the regions. So that one, horrific. In EMEA, okay, I mean, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's not as bad, but it's pretty... it's not pretty. It's not pretty. In Americas? What the fuck did I pick? What did I pick? Oh, I picked... This has fucked me. Look at this. I had Sen. I mean... I had NRG winning. What am I talking about? Bro, that's so bad. That's so bad. Okay. I will see you all for this game, Team Vitality versus Team Liquid. And yeah, let's see if Liquid can do it again. Check China? Fine, I'll quickly check China. What, for my pick'em? Okay, 65. 65? I'll take 65. I'll take 65. Goodbye, everyone.